Y'all did nothing.
Pizza's almost here. No, go ahead. I mean, it's fine.
Zaha again? Again?
Zaha again.
I feel like every time we play this game, I eat beans and you eat Zaw.
No, bro, it's Domino's. Thursday Domino's, bro. They have the delivery for $6.99 for 2 items.
Why don't you get the
I
Giorno?
got the mega coupon.
Oh
It's not
god,
delivered.
get out of the
$4.99.
Discord, bro. Get to that fucking Giorno shit.
the Giorno.
Please
Dude,
leave.
Dave,
That's
I've
just
never heard
nasty.
David so offended.
You know what
that
actually
shit
is
just
really
all
good?
bread.
Yeah, I know, I was joking. You know what's actually really good, though, that I loved, and I used to get them really cheap when I was in college because they gave you, like, amazing deals, was Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's is good.
This
Okay,
slaps.
yeah, they're
I
aight.
haven't had one in a long time.
I mean, I would still rather just have a Red Baron pizza because it's just better.
Red Baron's money.
What the fuck?
Oh, there's my pizza. Hold on. Be right back.
Red Baron sucks.
Dude, Red Baron is trash. Red Baron is the worst. Dude, see, we used to get Papa Murphy's. You can get an XL, like, deep dish for, like, $5.
Like, frozen oven pizza has a very distinct taste, and I don't know what to call it, but Red Baron has, like, the most frozen oven pizza taste of all.
Cardboard. Cheese
mean,
cardboard.
I mean, real pizza is supposed to be at like 700, 800. Your oven can't get up to there, so they add more water to the dough. Needs to cook for longer at lower temperature.
There's like a pricier, that's not pricey, but it's more than like most other pizzas, but it's like a Chicago style deep dish frozen pizza. I've been wanting to try it, but also don't want to get it and then be like, wow, this fucking sucks.
Oh, which one? I ordered those.
I can't remember what the brand is.
Louvre something rather. There was a couple of them. There was the ones I got were Louvre something, Chicago. Hold on. They're expensive. They're pretty good.
Taste. I don't like deep dish.
Pizza. Lou Malnati. That's pretty good. They're expensive though. I got a bunch of them for Christmas for people, and they liked them. And then there was another one that was really good. Versus
Nothing wrong with a good old Sicilian, good old grandma pie.
Giordano. They're both fucking delish. I like, if you don't mind spending the money, I recommend for sure if you want to just try it.
I do.
Pizza. Bro, but Red Baron, as far as like one of the cheap options, is a good one.
I
It's,
can't.
it's
I
the
gotta
only
disagree, man. You know,
My-
I mean, I like, as a cheap option,
this
my
is
go-to
some, like-
is Tostina.
bro, this is some like
Tostitos,
space or
whatever.
underwater shit right here, and you're fucking.
It's fun.
You're gonna
From the
set
cheap
me off
option?
with this Red Baron shit.
Tostitos,
You're gonna set me off with this shit.
Tostitos is number one for me, if I'm being honest.
Tostitos is disgusting. It makes me want to barf, bro. Are you kidding?
Yeah, the only thing Totino's
Shut
does
the
good.
fucking opinion of a man that eats beans out of the fucking can. You dumbass nigger. Shut the fuck up.
What you just called me? What is wrong with you, bro?
You eat beans from a fucking can, you fucking mongoloid.
No,
Shut
I
the hell up.
don't.
Your opinion does not fucking matter.
Man, shut up, Abe. No, that's not true at all. First of all, I don't eat beans from a can. Second of all, I season my beans and I heat them up and put them in a bowl. And I
I
still
put salt and
prefer-
pepper on my Tostitos.
And I would rather eat those beans than that nasty ass Tostitos.
We are
you
not the
kidding
same.
me?
We're not the same.
Yeah, because you eat nasty shit.
Bruh, Anthony's just built different, let's be honest.
Like, the only time I'll ever eat Tostitos is if
Disgusting.
that is the only thing I can buy. And if that's the only thing around, that's what I'll get. And B, I cook that shit in the fucking microwave. I ain't spending the fucking, like, 12 fucking minutes putting that shit in a fucking oven, because that shit ain't worth it.
CPK for frozen, I think, is pretty good.
Bro, you
Bro.
might as well just get those pizza bagels. Then.
No, dude, I'll tell you which one's actually decent.
Y'all better say brands that I've I've never heard of CPK.
CPK is
HEB
California
has
Pizza
their own-
Kitchen.
Oh, California Pizza Kitchen. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
California Pizza Kitchen's okay. Their
Okay,
frozen
but how-
stuff's pretty good.
But how much does a box cost?
They
They're
cost
not bad.
more.
It's like $7. They're not that
How
bad.
expensive, man?
What are you talking about? Red Baron's like 5.
Anthony's
It just
stress
sound
eating.
It's just fucking stuffing his mouth right.
That's fucking $7 for a frozen pizza.
As someone who
Might as well go order
routinely
Domino's.
buys Red Baron, I know the actual
Oh,
price, and it's like
$30.
$4.50. $7 for a pizza, frozen pizza, is ludicrous, especially if it comes from California. Like, just the fact that California's in.
I'd
the
rather
name
pay an
of
extra
brewing.
$2 and get a pizza that's good than get Red Baron
Yeah, Red Baron's that's not worth it.
or fucking Tostitos chips.
But so I also don't
Which
eat
one's-
that much pizza because like I will get so fat. Like I gain weight so quick. So
Tell
like
that to fucking grad school version of you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, actually I got really skinny, didn't I? But like that's all I ate though, and I was working out a ton, and I was also like fucking a lot, so you know, there's a lot of calories off. Anyway,
One that I like is the big, how they have it at HEB, and it's like the big mouth thing or something like that. I don't know.
No,
It
they
comes
have
in like a brown box.
pizza. They had the pretzel crust. It was so good. They
They
got
have
rid
one
of
that's
that,
like
by the way.
hometown pizza or something like that.
Pizza?
It's like an Austin brand that HEB bought,
Really?
and it's actually pretty good. They have some good shit. They have like a sausage and chorizo pizza. It's pretty good.
Does HEB still do those meals? Those I used to like those.
Oh yeah.
Those used to slap. But I don't.
Man,
I don't
HEB
get it.
bought 27 plots in Houston.
He's a
That's
beast.
little.
I'm about it. I got Kroger because it's right next door. But like HEB. Kroger's not, dude. Groceries are expensive.
Groceries.
How about that Tombstone pizza?
Oh, bro, you need to go to the other end of the aisle, dude. You need to stay away from
Bro,
that
I'm
end
on
and go to the other
HEB.com and
end.
I'm just looking at all of them.
What the fuck?
No, there's one that I'm trying to find that I like.
Is it the cardboard box one where you can kind of like it has a see-through hole in it?
Yeah, bro,
And
those shit's
it's always
money.
like those are good because they do not skimp on the toppings. Like
Yeah,
they're
bro, those are money.
loaded.
I don't even see those on here.
That's
It's still
But-
cold.
It's a bready one though. Tombstones. They're very.
I don't
But
like
DiGiorno's by far is the absolute worst. DiGiorno's taste like
Oh yeah,
ass.
that agreed.
1,000%.
Screaming Sicilian.
I've never had
Screaming Sicilian, that's my
too.
one. Yeah, bro, that one's
Yeah.
money.
Those are pretty good.
Is when you're talking about the Midtown or Hometown?
Midtown, yeah, Midtown pizza. Those aren't bad.
Hey, let's be honest though. The worst pizza chain is fucking Hungry Howie's. That shit's disgusting.
I don't even know what that is. That's how
It
irrelevant
just sounds
it is.
disgusting.
Yeah, I think so. I'd rather get Gaddy's, bro.
Bro, I'd rather get Papa John's.
I
Oh,
can't.
no, I don't know about that.
That's
Papa John's.
That 7-Eleven pizza though, man. It around here,
No, it
man, is
doesn't.
pretty good.
That racist ass pizza. That's what Anthony likes.
What?
Hungry
Yeah,
Howie's.
Anthony's
He's
that
over
Papa
here.
John, dude.
Dude, he buys Papa John's, like paints himself up in blackface.
Damn, I bet you
between
use
every
Twitter
single
too,
word.
don't you?
Bro, I am the Papa John.
Fuck.
Bro, have you ever had a McRib?
Yes.
I
haven't.
actually
I'm-
never had one.
I'm
kinda wanna
scared,
get
bro. It
one.
looks
I
fucking-
kinda
It's-
said, you know,
it-
dude, I
it-
kinda
it's
Better
just-
question is, have we ever played D&D?
Have y'all seen the-
Hey, you gotta get out.
Wait,
you gotta. Everybody's
before
gotta
you
get
s-
loose.
Before you say something, Troll, have y'all seen that video where they're like and they're giving birth to this like weird alien like creature, and they can only like keep the females or the males or the females, and they use its like organs and shit, and that's what the McRib is. And they're like, the McRib is back, boys. And it's fucking disgusting. Let me see if I can find it. But anyways, what was your McRib experience like?
It's literally just McDonald's barbecue sauce on boneless pork. That's it.
Oh, here it
It's-
is right here.
It's in between a bun. You get 2 pickles. That's it.
I don't like that they shape it like it has bones in it. That bothers me.
Stream this, Lennon. Before we
The-
start.
The texture's fucked too, to be honest. It kind of has it's almost like how a sausage has little bits of fat in it. What was that cursed thumbnail we just saw?
Bro, this is the McRib. This.
Ah, it's time. Come, Thomas, you'll want to see this.
Oh my god.
A female grimace, yes. And she's pregnant with 3 pups. Now, the female Grimeye go into heat only once
like
in
a
their life
rip-off
cycle.
of
And
Futurama.
every McDonald's has at least 1 female.
It reminds
but the
me of
males are exceedingly rare. In fact, the last known bull grimace died.
You don't remember
this year.
Futurama
Do you know
with
what
the
that
with the
means?
drink everyone loved?
No. It
Learn.
reminds me of
She doesn't
the
produce
art
a
style. Reminds me
male,
of
the
a
species
other
is
cartoon I've seen. I
doomed.
can't think of what it was.
Talking about the SCP one?
Cervix dilation, 12 centimeters. She's ready. 15 months of gestation, but she's ready now to bring her litter of Grimeye pups into the world. Damn it. It's gone breach. Quickly, Thomas, before we lose it. Come on. Breathe. Breathe!
What the?
It's beautiful.
He'll make a fine bull.
It's like Oni G almost.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, the McRib is back.
eating the parent? Didn't even prep it.
Bro, that's the McRib, bro.
Hey, just let you know I can't work next Wednesday. My grandma died.
Oh, okay. I'll update the schedule, but please try to let me know 2 weeks ahead of time.
Well, I didn't know she would pass away. I have no real way of controlling that, so
No, I know, but I'm just letting you know.
It just looks gross to me. It is. I agree with Lane. It's the shape of it.
The McRib?
Yeah.
Oh, Meat Canyon. Yeah. Okay. I've seen this guy's shit before. Some of this stuff. Let's go to baby.
Oh, wait.
Now I know.
All right,
Watch
we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Oh, thank God.
Just letting you know I recorded everything.
Oh yeah.
Knew you would.
Bro, I can cancel Anthony anytime I want.
The thing about being canceled is that it's all just it's just a state at which people try to make you, yeah, you can cancel me, but am I really canceled, bro? I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be out here
bro.
slanging racial slurs.
You called the black person the N-word. That's fucked up.
I mean,
Now even worse,
Get
where
what
you
you
called a
deserve.
white person. Anyway.
In this moment, I'm black.
Damn. He's a brother sympathizer. You know the good thing is about the Imperium, bro, is there is no racism.
bro, you're a nagurgle.
Only speciesism.
Dude, that's what it is. Okay, that's the thing. Like, if you have another group to hate, you love each other.
Hell yeah, dude. That's why I wish aliens were real, dude. We'd all unite and be like, fuck these idiots.
Look how much racism there are in the U.S. and still black people kill each other. They fucking hate They fucking hate each other, dude. It's fucked. Light skin, bro. I don't
Damn,
like
should
it.
we hear this Diablo 4 music real quick?
Should we hear
Come
this
D&D music. Shut the fuck up.
D&D session?
Right. So yes, last time accomplished nothing other than set out on the boat.
Nah, we all got climbing
We all
gear.
leveled up.
Y'all
And we leveled
definitely did not. You definitely did not.
We leveled up. No, dude.
100%.
Troll, pull out the recording.
With how much I fucking how much damage I took.
Bro, the only thing that got
probably
leveled up
down.
is fucking Martin's outfit. All right, that's the only thing.
No,
that
what
got
about
leveled up, man.
what about Newland from just strength from keeping himself afloat?
No, dude, Newland's halfway dead.
We never did roll for damage. That's true. Let's roll for damage.
You were faking it.
Roll it.
Is there still water in his lungs?
Is it a D20, D10? I'm not sure what the drowning rules are.
Do you remember
D100
Wilma?
for damage?
Do you like how I put pictures on everything, Anthony? In there?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't put Teddy. I didn't put the better Teddy in there.
Don't touch my characters, bro.
I gotta put the better Teddy with your
Don't
face.
touch my character.
And then you do it yourself.
Nah, you do
We're
it.
watching on break time. New Diablo 4 trailer. All right.
Yeah.
So we start out on the boat, headed out of town to the northwest towards a large cliff face that y'all see in the distance.
Everyone's got a ghillie suit and climbing gear.
Why do we have ghillie suits and climbing gear?
So I made them.
I'm just wondering why. Like,
We got the climbing gear from the door, but I believe the ghillie
Because-
suits were made for a different reason.
The climb. No, I had the climbing gear is because we're about to climb a big ass cliff, and the ghillie suit is so that we can stay in stealth in the jungle if we need to.
I
I mean, you don't have to have it if you don't want it.
put words in my mouth, bro. I was just asking.
I didn't put words in your mouth. I was saying that you don't have to.
No,
have
no.
it.
Now you're saying you didn't put words in my mouth by saying you didn't put words in my mouth. That's what I'm talking about.
God damn it! You're not playing Puther.
Anyways, continue.
Making
Right,
our
so
way
yeah.
downtown.
Y'all are just in a boat right now, slowly going down the river.
Laylo's kind of watching the front. He's got his ghillie suit on with his hand on. He's kind of Captain Morganing the front, looking forward, eyes towards the cliffside, ever getting closer, vigilant, like a watcher.
Meanwhile, Marge is sitting in the back, just looking face down at his feet, or head down at his feet, rubbing his hands together.
Martin, you looking down?
No, just thinking about things.
Oh, what are you thinking about? Do tell.
You know, we've been through a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? Never mind.
Listen, you know you can tell me anything.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Leela.
I want you, if you like it, If you're not feeling good, let me know and we can try and work it out together.
Oh no, I'm fine, Lilo. I'm good.
In the meantime, your ability to move the ship continues to amaze me. I appreciate that you make it so no one has to row.
I mean, we are also on a current, so it kind of helps too.
That's true. Oh, you also know sailboats better than anyone else. If there was a sail. And boats, really. Come to think of it, if we had a boat, you would be the best choice for captain, don't you think?
No, I don't really think so. I mean, I've been on a big sailboat, but I didn't really do anything. Just kind of watch.
Come quite a long ways. Your parents would be proud, I'm sure.
Yeah, wherever they are, probably. I hope so, at least.
Well, gents, remember that these woods are a little bit strange. It's good that we're leaving in the morning. We know that it's gonna get nasty later on, and we need to climb up this mountain, these hills, and make it through this forest to get into these ruins. My understanding is they used to practice some powerful magic, so let's just stay frosty.
After cruising in the boat for a little bit, you'll finally reach the shore. You can see the large cliff face sort of off in the distance, maybe about a mile from your current position.
Hey, Teddy,
What's that?
you're good at traveling, right?
I mean, I travel a lot, yeah.
So you should be good with mountaineering. Do you mind leading us up
I
this
don't
thing?
think that is the case. I've never climbed a mountain in my life.
Well, looking at you, you
Just
seem
kidding.
like... Oh,
I spelunk
okay.
all the time.
All right.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
Do you mind leading us up the mountain?
I'm trying to eat.
Yeah.
I'm. What?
You need to swallow your food first before you talk, Teddy. It's bad manner.
I really think that.
I really do appreciate that you're talking to me now. It makes me happy. And I'm glad that your food is so delicious. It really is important to me. I don't know what made you so upset, but I'm glad we can move past it. I hope that you can teach us all to use this mountaineering gear, because, it's meant to help, but without someone of your abilities, it'll be hard to get up this thing. He kind of extends his hand out, friendly, like. I'm glad to have you with us. With a very genuine smile. Kind of tips his hat back with his psychic hand. But he's like reaching his left hand out. He doesn't have a right hand.
Just picture Teddy sitting there looking at you, just like putting food in his mouth. The grimace.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
He continues to smile and have his hand out.
I don't think he's gonna do that, Lalo.
You can tell Lalo that I'll set up his climbing gear for him. Yeah, no problem. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'll make sure that his is really well taken care of.
Everyone. Hand still out, extended.
So, how much longer do you think that we have until we actually get there?
Well,
Let's hope.
it looked like a mile out from the cliff. What it looks like.
Disappointed, Layla puts his hand down and looks out. About a mile.
Teddy
Thanks,
starts
Legolas.
smiling finally.
All right. I guess we should start walking.
Yeah, head off.
What's the bug level right now? Are we at like a 9 or like a 5?
I would like to intimidate all bugs around me.
Yeah. How many fucking mosquitoes are out here, dog? Should we roll for mosquito attraction?
It's not too bad. You know, the mosquitoes around here more come out in the evening. But right now we're probably at a 4 out of 10 on bugs. If you're gonna intimidate all the bugs around you, I need both a survival and an intimidation roll.
From who?
I was
Anthony.
on the
So
okay.
he's
survival.
trying to intimidate the bugs around him.
I'm just slapping them.
All
with-
wildlife should fear me. I have a reputation. 21.
All right, so survival for me is a 13.
Okay. Intimidation.
Intimidate all bugs.
You just put out an aura.
18.
Okay,
The
so
bug.
like you swat at some of the bugs around you and then end up letting out a roar. And you notice all the bugs just start to keep about a good 5-foot distance from you for at least the time being. They seem quite intimidated.
Teddy is visibly happy with himself.
Layla's gonna get closer to Teddy, realizing that there's no bugs next to him.
I guess I didn't really scare every annoying little bug out of the way.
Layla kind of stops while walking for a second, and like kind of looks up at him, like dead in the eyes, and then like pulls out his deck of cards, and then just starts shuffling them. Pulls a couple out, doesn't show anyone what he sees.
Whoa,
Looks up at him one more
where are
time.
we going?
And then he kind of just like frowns. He's like, interesting. That's too bad. And then he kind of puts the cards away and keeps walking.
Mm-hmm. That was weird. But are you leading the way? Are you gonna take us to the mountain?
Jesus, Teddy, how much pie do you have?
It's fruit. But are you taking us to the mountain?
Hurry up, Teddy. It's this way.
I don't even know why we're here. I'm
Teddy,
just following you guys. I'm following y'all.
Teddy, I already
there
told
was-
you.
Yeah, there were some ruins. You know, there might be a, you know, something that could help us. You remember when we said, you know, the big scary guy that we were following, you know, the book and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we still kind of need to find them, so we're thinking at least there might be something here.
So, what you're saying is that the guy that killed your friend, right? He's still alive. He fucked your friend up, fed him to a shark. You want to go find him again? Is that what I'm hearing?
Teddy,
Y'all's stupidity might be the reason that your friend died in the first place.
Teddy, I don't know what's getting into you, my friend. But
I'm just being honest. I mean, apparently you don't know where you're going. Fine.
Teddy, we've explained it a few times. I think you better just continue eating, and then when you're no longer in this foul mood you seem to have yourself in, you can lead us up the mountain, and we'll talk about it one more time.
I'm ready to go. I don't know what you're talking about.
Layla continues to walk on.
Teddy starts going to the mountain where you keep saying you want to go.
All right. Y'all keep walking. Now with some awkward silence. And after 20 minutes or so, you'll finally come to the foot of the cliff. The cliff is a pretty solid single sort of slab. And you'll kind of pick out what looks to be the easiest place to go up, but it's going to be a hard climb regardless.
Teddy, what about that one right there? I think we could climb that way.
I mean, I could probably climb any of these ways. Can't say the same about you.
Teddy, what's wrong with you right now? Why are you behaving like this?
I don't know. You were really an asshole last night, and you never apologized for it.
Teddy,
Have you thought about that?
Teddy,
Have you thought about maybe how your actions cause other people to have poor reactions?
Teddy.
Do you think Newland will be able to make it up this after he has so much water in his lungs?
Teddy, calm down. I need
I'm
you to
done.
understand.
I'm done. You need to. You volunteered me to lead this mountain expedition. You didn't ask. I was voluntold.
Teddy,
Now,
I asked
I
you.
really think. No, you did not. You said, "Hey, Teddy, you can lead us up that mountain." Those were your exact words.
Teddy, I don't know what's wrong with you. Are you under a spell?
No, I think you're under a spell. Yesterday you acted one way, and today you're acting a different way. I don't know what to think. Which one is? Who are you? I don't even know who you are because you're not the same person that I met the first night or the second night.
Teddy, I don't know what's going on with you right now, but I think you need to calm down.
Hey, Teddy, can I talk to you over here for a second? Wait, away.
No,
from
I'm
everybody?
going up this
Ever
mountain.
actually addressed Laylo's multiple
personalities? No.
I don't think we have we?
Nope.
Martin and Newland have just kind of gone along with it.
Yeah, I mean, Martin's always just seen it as just a part of him.
What do you want?
So I think this whole misunderstanding is coming from who Laylo is. You see, he changes after he sleeps.
You say like it's normal. You say that like it's something I should already know.
But I know that's why I'm telling you. But he's not a normal person. I mean, look at him. He's he has scales. He has a tail. He can fly, and swim. So of course, some other things aren't going to be normal about him either. And his personalities, the S, are one of them. Sometimes they're nice. Most of the time they're just trying to be helpful, but there are some mean ones to be honest.
I mean, almost everyone I've met has been mean. So I would say that as of right now, he has 100% mean ratio.
Maybe some more of his personalities are better suited to you than others. I don't know. Well, just try to keep an open mind, please.
Sure. Are we going up this or not? I don't know why he thinks that I have any experience whatsoever climbing or anything. I'm a traveler, not necessarily an adventurer. I guess it depends on what you think an adventurer or a traveler is, so. But yeah, I mean, I know how to climb. It's not my expertise or whatever. I guess we'll just figure it out as we go.
I mean, I've fallen down cliffs before, but I've never climbed them, so this should be interesting.
Newland. He's like, Layla's kind of like touching his head because he doesn't have his hat and he's kind of like upset about it. So he's been the whole time, he's like kind of touching his head the whole time. He's like, Newland, you think you can make it up this mountain?
I mean,
Perhaps.
I've never scaled a mountain before, but I mean,
Well, it's more like a cliff.
yeah. Well, I've never scaled one of those either.
I only have one arm, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. Maybe I could fly one of you up.
Well, I mean, how much rope do we have? I mean, because, you know, you could just fly up, set a hook in. You know, we could all just, pull each other up.
Layla kind of sits there and like scratches his head. Martin, you are a genius. All right, let's set it up. I'll set up the line. And let's get the rope together. I don't know if I have enough rope for the full thing, so let's tie a couple of these the ropes from our climbing gear together, and I think we should be able to do it.
Look, I'll set the path, okay? I'll set the points or the checks or whatever it is that they're called in climbing language. I'll keep a rope behind me, and you guys just stay behind me. Okay? Is that what you want?
I just asked if you could do it, but if you don't have to,
Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Whatever. Hey, man, I understand. I got it. I'm more than happy to help you.
Kind of looks at you.
I
Puzzled.
look at Martin and I give him a wink, like yeah, like thumbs up.
Martin was a little taken aback at first, but now he's starting to understand a little bit more.
Yeah, man, whatever you need. I'll do anything. Yeah. Here. Help me put on my harness. Or hook me up.
Okay.
And make sure you guys are all hooked up as well.
And
I need a
okay.
I need a survival roll from everybody as they're putting on their climbing gear, with advantage since Teddy is there to show them.
20.
I rolled
26.
double 16, which is
Sorry,
17.
sir. Just go. What kind of roll do you need?
Survival with advantage.
I got a 2.
With advantage?
The other one was a 1.
Holy fuck.
That's rough.
That's
19.
Alright, you all put on your climbing gear.
Also, I'm not convinced that Teddy actually wants me to not fall.
I was gonna say maybe this roll was lore accurate.
I'm pretty sure Teddy hates Laylo.
It doesn't matter what Teddy the character does. The heart of the dice is not on your side, though.
Alright, so everybody gets on their climbing gear. And you all start to set up the climb. So what was y'all's plan? Who's going first? Who's running the line? You need detail breakdown.
Well, I'm pretty sure Teddy's going first. Laylo is going to probably do very little because he's got, he's kind of not very good. He's got only one hand. And even though it's strong, it's not that strong. It can push, but pulling is harder.
It looks like y'all got about 150 of sheer cliff. 150 feet of sheer cliff.
I guess Martin would be in the back. Trying to hang on for dear life.
Who's going up first?
Leave 1 sec.
Are we all connected to each other?
Yes.
I assume y'all would set lines, in between each
Yeah.
other.
What's the height of the face? Just out of curiosity.
150.
About 150, yeah.
Sarah just got back home, so she was telling me what she's doing. Okay. Yeah, so Teddy would be in the front, and then it would be Laylo. Well, I don't know. Whatever order they set themselves up in.
I was going to say, what order did y'all set yourselves up in?
I'm going to go in the back since I have +6 to survive.
You're also the latest, or the lightest, so...
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll be right ahead of...
And your bird?
Alright, I guess I'll go second. Laylo goes second, even though he has one arm.
It's alright, I'll be able to push you up. Help you.
I'm not even fully convinced that Laylo put his thing on correctly either, so...
I know, he's gonna fucking Eat shit.
All right. So you all get connected. You all prep for the climb, and Teddy starts off first. There's not a lot of rock holds. It's definitely a tough climb. Go ahead and give me a survival roll.
Everyone?
No, just Teddy.
23.
All right. You start making your way up, and the rest of you three sort of watch on in amazement as you all watch Teddy just sort of quickly just soar up the rock. And he gets up about 15 feet and then has to stop as he waits for Lalo to start his climb.
You're really good at that.
Don't get distracted, okay? We're only as fast as our slowest person, okay? Lock it in.
Lalo tries to make it up, but again, he's got only one arm. And so he's trying to use his psychic hand to kind of help him up. But
Give me a... Lalo then walks up to the cliff face. Takes hold. Having seen Teddy do the climb, the path that he took, he has a little bit of an advantage there. But also is doing it one arm. Kind of at a disadvantage there.
Yeah, I only have I can push like really strong, but pulling I only have like 10 feet. I can only pull 10 pounds with it.
So
My sweetie Levy, can I add my can I help him by guiding him through the process? Maybe giving him my bonus.
That's kind of
survival.
I was
sorry, I didn't mean
he was gonna have disadvantage since he only had one arm, but because he kind of watched you go up, he's canceling that out.
He's gonna focus real hard. Survival, right?
Yeah, so give me a survival roll.
Ooh, 16.
Right. Lalo, even though he's one-armed and not a confident climber, he is a good learner, though, and takes off quickly, right behind Teddy. Next up was Martin. Lalo gets up about 15 feet and also stops and has to wait for Martin.
Oh, geez, here we go. Just normal survival?
Normal survival.
Remember, take your time, okay?
Give me survival with advantage.
Lo's just breathing.
Well, the advantage was a 1, so 16.
So, just like Lalo, Martin's a quick learner. Also starts to make it up. Now, finally,
good job.
Last on the line, Newland. With advantage, please.
With his wings.
I assume 15 plus 6 passes.
Yeah.
21.
21.
So, Newland, being light, bird, body, hollow bones, you know. Even though he has wings, he effortlessly climbs up. Follow him.
Did you get stuff to set like marks while we're climbing? But
yeah.
Batons, I think is correct.
Yeah, I assume that y'all are like doing the whole shebang.
That's
Yeah,
I don't know. We're
setting
just
loops.
Free climbing.
Yeah, just setting loops.
Yeah, what do they call it where they hammer in the fucking hooks? Can't remember.
That's what I was asking, yeah.
Would you
I doubt
ever
y'all
use such a small hand? Would you ever use such a small hammer?
A small hammer?
Yeah, to put
I'm using my axe.
He pulls out it's a normal sized hammer, but it looks like a fucking toy in his hand.
The cliff face cracks.
So now y'all are all pretty firmly starting y'all's climb, headed up. It's a slow process. You all have to kind of wait for each other and rely on each other. Especially Teddy, who's making his way up, giving words of encouragement as he looks down and watches the others come up. Y'all get to about 50 feet up, and you notice there's a there's a section in the cliff where you're going to have to sort of get over a small gap that's been sort of cracked into the cliff that you won't be able to traverse.
Damn, we're gonna make a Superman jump?
So yeah, it's not too far. It's only about 5 feet or so.
Oh shit.
But y'all do need to figure out a way to pass this or to get across.
Damn.
Well, all right. We have a gap up here. So what I'm gonna need everyone to do is to get as close to me as possible without crowding each other's space. Okay, there's about a 5-foot gap. So I need at least 5 feet of slack between my line and Laylo's. Laylo's between Martin's, and Martin's between Newland's. Got it?
All right.
Well, get moving then.
Well, you're the first one to. Okay.
Well, you got to get closer. I don't have enough slack.
Layla tries to get closer.
All
Very
right.
carefully.
Yeah, Martin does the same.
All right. Newland, are you good down there?
Yeah, I think.
All right, and I just go. As soon as he says, "I think so," I just jump.
All right, give me a acrobatics roll.
Uh, 5.
Oh no!
That's why there's a rope.
Teddy sends it. But, you know, he's a big man. It's a good little jump. And he doesn't quite make it. He hits the very edge, but his feet slip. And all of a sudden he starts to fall. He has 1 second to where he can maybe catch the little edge of the cliff on the other side. Give me a dexterity roll.
Eleven.
$11, is that what you said?
Yes, 11.
11.
Mhm.
Teddy manages to catch onto the edge, but just barely, and he's hanging off of it, and he's going to need some help pretty quick, or he's going to slip.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Layla's like, hold on there, Teddy. And he kind of holds. He gets himself in a nice, easy position where he can like do everything he can with the 3 parts, and he uses the telekinesis to try to pull him up a little bit. It's not much, but it does relieve a little bit of weight off of him.
Martin's gonna cast some Mage Hand and pull up a little bit more.
Yeah,
10
it's
more
like the same-
pounds.
Yeah, he's got 20 pounds pulling up on him.
Does Newland use his stink to kind of as smelling salts to give you the extra boost on these?
Well,
No.
I think the drag. Okay, what's the drag force of? We can only carry 20, but the drag force is more, and push is more.
Both Martin and Laylo quickly jump into action and give you a little boost. One with Mage Hand under one foot, and the other with his telekinetic hand helping the other one. Sort of giving you a soft little thing to step on, but you're not able to apply very much weight. However, it is helping you get stable. You can stay where you're at right now, or you can attempt to climb back up.
I'm gonna back up.
But
I'm
going
going for it.
The climb back up is going to be. I know you're going for it, Cindy, but the climb back up is going to be hard. There's not a lot of foot room for you to get up there.
Oh, geez, be careful, Teddy. Oh, God.
So give me a
Teddy
survival roll.
Teddy quickly looks around his surroundings, trying to find any kind of foothold he can grab, or anything to help him. An 18.
With the help of his buds, Teddy is able to sort of lift himself back up to the cliff edge, and he gets secured up there.
Yeah, I immediately set one of those checkpoints.
All right. So next up, across the gap, Layla.
Okay. Let's-
All right, Lalo. It's a lot less dangerous now. So
Problem. I think I got this. Three.
All right. Laylo, after confidently exclaiming that he thinks he got it, lets off the edge and goes almost nowhere, somehow gaining no distance on his jump. And he begins to fall. He is also has just enough time to sort of grab the edge, but not the other edge, the one closest to him, because he got no distance on his jump.
Okay.
Martin starts to pull up the rope.
Dex roll. Let's go.
Yeah, Teddy's
18.
prepped.
No, sorry. Yeah, 18.
All right. Laylo quickly reacts and grabs onto the ledge. Martin braces himself and steadies the rope, and he's able to help Laylo get back up on that side. Laylo, however, still needs to attempt the jump again or figure out another way.
All right. I think I can.
I mean, I can make some pillars and freeze them, but that's kind of overkill.
Teddy, what if you just pull me?
You're definitely right. I could do that, but where's the fun in experiencing this adventure? Come on, give it a try. I got you.
All right.
Hey, no meta.
Teddy smiles.
Teddy's secretly chaotic evil.
All
Well,
right.
you guys are gonna find out.
Layla kind of jumps again.
I'm sure you got it this time, Layla.
We got a 9.
Don't miss.
Laylo attempts the jump again, this time gaining a little bit more air, but not enough air to make it. However, he will get a chance to grab onto the ledge, this time on the other side of the gap. Give me a dex roll.
13.
Laylo, having done this before, not too long ago, quickly grabs onto the ledge, hanging there, looking up to Teddy, probably asking for help.
Like a scene with Scar and Mufasa. Brother,
Help me!
help me!
Martin's bracing the rope just in case.
I'm sorry, little one. Teddy, let's go to the rope.
Wait, really?
Okay. Hand off the piece?
Nah, I'm just playing. Teddy holds on tight, yanks him up to him.
He was thinking about it.
For a split second, Laylo just saw.
He had that intrusive thought.
Yeah, that glimmer in his eye.
As he gets close, I just let go just a little bit, so he falls a little bit. And I look at him, I say, "Make sure you know your place, Trav."
Oh my god!
It's like when someone pushes you into the water and then catches you right before you fall in.
Yeah, no, you know that you were falling while you were sleeping. Your body kind of like, you know,
bro, that ballitis flightis.
Yeah, you get ballitis flightis, bro.
Ballitis flightis.
All right, so you catch me. You actually say that? Know your place.
I'd say, whoops, that could have been really bad. But I just maintain eye contact without making not a muscle in my face moves. So it's just like a dead blank stare, like 1,000-yard stare into your eyes. Like, wow, that could have been really bad.
Roll for intimidation.
Layla just kind of looks up at him.
If it's intimidation, it's not meant to be, but it could be. You don't know what he's thinking.
Right,
yeah, see, you don't know if he's intimidated.
Teddy's more of a fucking alpha male than fucking Thok was.
That's a 6. Unintentional intimidation, Phil.
You're intimidating me?
No, not knowingly.
All right. What is the opposite of intimidation?
Be Constitution.
Yeah, I guess like
Give
your
me a-
willpower,
yeah.
right?
What do you roll against?
Let's do. Yeah, let's do Constitution.
If you don't beat me,
Is it not? Is it not a charisma save?
I'll let you pick. You can do either one.
Why does it sound like charisma of some kind?
Just do Charisma.
9.
Yeah, you beat me. Yeah.
I thought you said you got a 10.
No. I got a 6.
Oh, you got a 6. Okay.
Layla just kind
It
of.
was not. You don't. I feel like you wouldn't know that if he's trying to intimidate you or not because he's like just staring at you. He just isn't making a. He's not making a face or anything. Like I'm literally just like. Have you ever talked to like someone that's extremely fucking drunk and they're like, all the fucking muscles in their face are just like
They're blacked out
completely
basically.
still. Yeah,
And they're just
blackout
relaxed.
drunk. Yeah,
Carrying on a full
what-
conversation, staring at the wall.
that is
But
exactly
talking
the
to
face
you.
that Teddy's making at you. You don't know. It could be. Maybe he is intimidating you. Maybe he's upset.
It's like one
Maybe
of those
he's not.
movies
Maybe it's like whatever.
where you think you're not sure if they're gonna kill you at the end. Like you see them at the last second and you're weak, and then they like
Yeah,
lift you
exactly.
up. Yeah, I forget. Where
Yeah,
is
you're
that?
not.
Was that me the night y'all came over and we were playing drinking games?
Yeah, basically.
Layla just like looks him dead in the eye and just gives him like the fucking The Rock eyebrow raise, like unsure of what's happening here.
All right. Are you guys ready for me?
You're like talking and I'm still hanging on by his arm.
Are you ready for yourself?
Have I been pulled up or am I still hanging?
Yeah, I
Is
thought
Layla
you
still-
were pulled up.
No, you would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Layla's-
you'd be strapped into the checkpoint.
Yeah,
I've
he
moved
pulled
up
you
now. You know, we're keeping the slack enough.
All right, so at this point though, if he jumps, you won't be able to pull him up. I'll have to try and pull him up now.
You'll just be
Yes,
the
sir.
focal. You'll be the main point.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Ah. What kind of roll was it?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. That's a 4, dog.
Once again,
And he
y'all
preps
watch.
himself.
Once again, y'all watch as another person goes for the jump and manages to go nowhere distance-wise and falls on the same side of the cliff that he jumped off of. You get a split second to catch onto the ledge. Give me that dex roll.
Just Dex.
It's dex.
It's a 12, dog.
All right, you last second catch onto the edge. Newland feels the line tighten as you start to fall. Hang in there.
No lead, please.
Walk over and
You
Try and
walk
move up.
over? God damn, bro.
I'm on a fucking cliff, bro.
Is he
If I run,
flying?
I'm gonna fall off.
No, you're gonna have to climb over. He's like hanging on to imagine like a foothold where there's like 3 inches of space. You ain't walking anywhere.
He's shimmying.
Well, I'm going to attempt to get as close as I can to him and see if I can pull him up. This is all I can do.
Since you're pretty fucking small, give me a strength roll.
I mean, I'm a pretty light person as well, but
Yeah, he's
not as
also
light as Newland.
Newland's like 5 years old,
18.
but he's a strong 5-year-old, and he lifts Martin up easily onto the edge.
160 pounds.
All right, Martin steadies himself.
Oh.
He's gonna have to make the jump again, or figure out another way across.
Martin, That was pretty embarrassing to watch. So
Ah,
I place a hand on Martin's shoulder and I cast Spider Climb on him so he doesn't embarrass himself again.
He said spider climb this whole.
oh, oh. Newland, what is this?
Just walk across. It's that easy.
Oh,
I can't believe
You
y'all
could
don't
just
know how
climb
to
up to
do
the
this.
top.
Martin
You could have
just,
given me spider climb, and I could have carried everybody.
No one asked.
No one. That's such a Newland thing to do.
well, thank you, Newland. But I don't. I think it was probably better just to give it to, Teddy over there.
Teddy isn't the one falling off cliffs.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have needed to do all this. We could have just, gone up on a rope.
Well, sorry, I expect people to be able to, climb basic vertical surfaces. It's pretty, normal thing to do.
Well, thank you anyway. I guess I'll take the rope, Teddy, and bring it up.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think that makes the most sense.
All right. So everyone find a good handhold.
Layla's holding on tight.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll start going up there. Martin proceeds to just walk up the cliff now with the rope.
Did he untie himself?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming we untied everyone to get the rope so that I could bring it up. I mean, you guys are still holding on to it, or at least somehow keeping control of it. Just letting it slide through as I bring it up.
So how are y'all doing this with the rope?
I mean, I still have my climbing gear on me, but I guess I am like latched onto the point, and then the entirety of the rope we were using to climb is going up with him, while the three of us are latched onto our points.
I do also have an extra 60 foot of rope on me. That's encasing a book, so I could use that.
Okay. So Martin quickly takes off. Basically, like Spider-Man, almost able to just walk up the cliff.
I'm like leaning against it. I'm just like resting. I'm not even holding on to the cliff thing. I'm just like leaning back with my equipment gear in my and everything. So I'm like relaxing.
Yeah, Martin is easily able to make it to the top. Yeah, he's about 100 feet ahead of y'all.
Is there a good stump or a good tree I can tie this rope around?
Yeah, there are trees up there. Some pretty close to the cliff edge where you could tie the rope.
I don't want to tie it too close to the cliff edge. But I want
I'd say
a big tree.
it's like about 10 foot back from the
All right.
cliff edge.
I'll just pick the biggest tree that's that close. Tie that shit around.
Alright. And how much rope was it?
So I don't know how much the original rope, how much length that was from the kits we got.
I was gonna say it should just be, I would assume, one of y'all's ropes. Y'all had 15 feet in between y'all, so probably a 60-foot rope.
I have another 60 foot, so that's 120.
So if you tie those together, I take it.
Yeah.
Give me a survival roll for these knots.
Just a survival? 9.
Okay. You tie some knots, both at the tree and then on one end of the 60-foot rope with another end of another 60-foot rope.
So Martin's knot strategy is that he doesn't know knots, so he just ties a bunch of knots just a whole bunch.
Okay.
Basically what it does.
There's like a section where the two ropes combine, but like 10 foot of each rope is used just for knots. And yeah, you can throw it over the edge, and it will be able to go down about 100 feet right to him.
All right. Well, I throw it down, and then I walk back down and try to bring the rope to one of them because I'm sure they probably won't be able to get to it, at least at first, to grasp it.
All right. Who are you bringing it to first as you make your way down the mountain, quickly walking with the rope?
I mean, the first person is Teddy, so...
Okay. You walk over to Teddy, hand him the rope.
All right. It should be set around a pretty big tree, so you should be pretty good to get up there.
Oh, I'll just go ahead and do that. So he just goes ahead and does it.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, cool, I'll just go ahead and do that.
Oh my god, okay. Oh, you were like, oh, who the hell is a foot? I thought you were just talking gibberish.
It went full ogre.
I thought you went, yeah, for real.
And then after he starts going up, I'm going to start helping the other guys climb up to where the base of the rope is and wait for him to get to the top. Well, I guess the only person who hasn't done the jump is Newland.
Alright. So Teddy hooks his climbing gear onto the rope and starts pulling his way up. Then Martin sort of gets the rope end over to Laylo so that he's able to hook onto it and start climbing.
So Layla's just getting what, pulling up?
No, you gotta. It's the opposite of repelling.
All right.
Belaying.
Layla's gonna try and climb with it, but it's difficult.
Yeah, being one-handed, give me a strength roll for pulling yourself up.
Ooh.
You gotta use your feet when you climb on the rope, dude.
No, I mean, I assume he is, obviously. It's just hard. with
18.
18. All right, Laylo starts making his way up the rope pretty easy.
One-handed.
Falling a little ways behind Teddy. All right. Martin then hands the rope over to Newland as he sort of walks across the face of the cliff. Newland's turn to hook on, start making his way up.
Let's see what that it's a strength roll, right?
I mean, really, I think climbing with a rope, I don't think you actually need to roll. I was just making Laylo roll because
He's one-handed.
Yeah, he's one-handed.
I do have that glorious +6 survival, so very well.
So y'all start making y'all's way up the rope.
I'm just picking up the end once they've gone past it, just kind of rolling it up.
Yeah. Martin following along, keeping the rope tidy. Y'all get about another 50 feet up, right to where the close to where the two ropes were tied together. And as Teddy starts to approach it, the rope starts to slip out of the knots, and it creates sort of a chain reaction with all the knots where one busts and then puts too much weight on the next one, and then that one slips out, and then it puts too much weight on that one, and it slips out and goes through all the knots, and all of a sudden the rope starts to slip away. Teddy, you have enough time to do an action to maybe jump to the other rope, like the other piece of rope, or do something as this rope starts to slip. You could tighten your grip.
Who's on this section with me?
Everybody.
Everyone?
They're all behind you. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just walking on the wall still, but
And I'm right at the cuffs of the section.
You're like right at the where the two ropes are meeting, and the rope
I
y'all are
notice it
all
starts
on.
slipping.
Yeah, it slips. Like you watch it all tumble down, like, and you have to make a split-second decision on like, do you want to
cast rage, and I hold both the ropes together.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to jump to get to the other rope first.
Okay.
You have to sort of make a little leap upwards of several.
Keeping the current rope in our hand, I make a leap up to the other rope.
All right, give me an acrobatics roll.
Raged to maintain the strength to hopefully hold everything together, and I will get advantage on the strength check.
Okay. Give me
acrobatics is a 17.
All right, so y'all sort of feel the rope loosen up for a second, and then y'all see Teddy just make this giant leap up to the other section of the rope, and he grabs onto it with one hand, and
Martin starts sprinting up there.
With the other hand, he tightens his grip on the other section of rope, and all of a sudden, he sort of holds it as the weight hits both Newland and Lalo, and they sort of like lose their footing for a second. And it burns in your hands as you're holding both of them together. Give me a strength roll with advantage.
22.
22?
Yeah.
Your grip tightens around the ropes. They stop sliding through your hands, and you're, at least temporarily anyways, able to hold the weight of everything. You two guys that are now sort of hanging, y'all see Teddy holding on to y'all. What do y'all want to do? As Martin sort of runs up the side of the mountain.
I guess I'm gonna try to climb onto the wall so I can not put any weight on the rope.
Okay. What about you, Newland?
Suppose I'll do the same.
All right. Give me survival rolls or dexterity rolls, either one.
How close are we to the top? Argus and
you got about another 50 feet to go.
I rolled an 8.
10.
All right. You both sort of try to brace yourselves against the wall real quick to get the weight off Teddy, and having to react quick. Newland is able to get a grasp and sort of steady himself after a minute, but Lalo doesn't quite catch himself, and he slips, and Teddy feels a sudden jerk as he's trying to hold the rope. Give me another strength roll with advantage.
I'm just surprised my
11
climbing gear is staying together.
Oh, just wait. And you said, what'd you get?
11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
The sudden jerk on the rope makes a handful of it sort of slip through your hands, giving you rope burn on the inside of your hands, and you can feel sort of as the skin gets all rubbed off. You're hanging on just to the barely end of the rope now, but you manage to catch it. Martin still running up the side to get to you as he was sort of all the way at the end. Lalo, you're trying to kind of hang in there for a second, and not only is your weight on the rope, but you also start to notice your where you're hooked in on your climbing gear is starting to tear. The leather strap you have is you had it tied to a weak point instead of a stronger point on the strap, and it started pulling through the leather, cutting through it.
Fuck. I'm just gonna try and grab onto the wall. If I fall, am I just gonna fall off, or am I gonna bring Newland with me?
I mean, well, if you fall because your gear fails, like it slips off the rope, then it'll just be you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and grab the wall again, even though I'm
All right.
hanging.
Since you're like hanging, it's tough.
How far
Tough
up am
to sort of get. You're about 100 feet up right now.
Okay.
But you're able to start to try to grab it. Give me a survival roll.
One hand, let's go. 12.
12. It's hard, but you're able to just barely sort of get grasped on. But as you're sort of getting yourself steadied onto the wall, your climbing gear gives out, and the rope breaks free of you, and you're just kind of there now with no rope securing you on the wall. Teddy, you feel the all the weight sort of lifted off the bottom rope, so that no longer is holding you back, and your other hand sort of supporting your own weight on the other rope. With your strength, you're fairly able to stabilize yourself. Martin, just about that time you get up to Teddy.
Martin has one of the stakes with a ring in it to put into the fucking wall, so we can secure that rope in.
All right, y'all go to work getting the rope secured in. I assume Teddy's helping you, so give me survival with advantage.
19.
Okay. You fasten it in place. You get that rope secured. So now, at least Newland is sort of secured to the wall. But then y'all sort of look down and y'all see that Lalo has come undone from the rope, and he's just sort of hanging on the wall about 20 feet down from you.
You should probably go make sure that Lalo's okay. I'll be fine. I'll keep making my way up, and
Yeah,
I can fix the knot.
I'll see if I'll just connect him. Maybe I could give him my harness or something. I'll go down there. Martin's gonna go down, try to help.
I start speed climbing.
You start speed climbing.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Teddy continues to make his way up. Martin heads down to Lalo. Newland, what are you doing? Continue climbing up.
Yeah.
Newland, being able to use the rope again, starts heading up. Martin, you get down to Lalo.
So is his harness broken, or is it just the rope that came out?
Like the little, we'll say like his harness had a little hook on it where he was hooked onto the rope, and that hook came out. And so the harness itself doesn't have a hook to hook onto the rope anymore. So the harness is defective.
All right, Lalo. This might be a little hard, but I'm gonna have to take off my harness and put it on you. I guess we could just leave the old one on there. It doesn't really matter.
I appreciate that.
All right. Here we go.
I'm gonna try and hold on. I don't have any extra hands, so if you could do it for me here. And he kind of like shifts his weight over to get the front of him.
Martin tries his best. Martin's probably like he's like straight Spider-Man in like on top of him. So like he's like laying flat on top of him.
So I would say At this point, you have spider climb. You already put on, the vest once, so you would get advantage on your survival roll for that. But you're also on the side of a cliff, and Layla has to sort of like hang on for dear life. So you're gonna get disadvantage for that. So those will cancel each other out. Just give me a survival roll,
Lalo or
Martin, as he's putting the harness on you.
13.
13. All right, you take your time. Make sure that Layla stays safe as you slowly slip the harness on him. And yeah, you're able to get it fully on him and attach correctly.
And I'll bring the rope over to him so we can start climbing again.
All right, you bring the rope to him. You'll get it hooked onto the harness. You're free to climb again, Layla.
Lalo continues his climb.
All right, you'll head up. Teddy, speed climbing as he was, reaches the top.
I immediately look over the edge and see where everyone else is. How close is Newland?
You look down, you see Newland's not too far behind you. He's maybe about 25 feet below you, quickly making his way up. And then you see Laylo quite a bit slower, making his way up behind. He's about 40 feet at this point. And then you see Martin just started walking behind him, keeping him safe.
I started attaching my rope to around my gear so I can use myself as like a stump. Getting ready to for Newland to get up so he can check it for me. And then
Okay.
That's how I imagine Teddy climbing. I don't know if you've seen that one. This shit is cool. This man just goes.
Damn.
me climb. That's Newland climbing, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Newland's the main climber. I just brute force it, you know?
Can you imagine doing this shit? This guy's crazy. He of course
Dude,
died.
The amount of fucking strength in his tendons in his hands are just insane. Do something like that, man.
There's been a lot of climbers that have died over the past several years.
I died a
Yeah.
while back.
Fucking
Yeah.
free climbing's becoming popular.
God, dude, I watched that documentary. Not to take us off track, but
The
free solo
Alpinist?
documentary about
Oh,
the guy who free soloed up. What's that big granite?
Half Dome?
Yeah, the half dome.
I saw one where
it was like
they were doing-
nerve-wracking.
where they do the climbs and he only ever does them once. And if he doesn't beat it on his first try, he fucking just never does it again. And fucking insane.
If this guy didn't beat it on his first try, he'd die.
Yeah.
So free solo is no gear. You just go up. It's just you. No
Fucking insane.
ropes. No fucking nothing.
Just you and Chop.
Well, sometimes they turn around halfway through because of the weather.
Oh yeah, if everything's not perfect, they're like.
Oh yeah, dog. It's got to be the right.
Because in that
fucking
documentary,
humidity.
I think it's like his third attempt is when he actually does it. Because like the first two times he turns around, like one time he's just not feeling it, and the second time he gets to a gap that he doesn't think he can make, so he wants to go up a different way.
4 minutes and 30 seconds for 500 fucking 400 feet. Geez.
That guy, dude, I know, he was nutty, dude. It's fucking crazy. When you see it, it's like so like just up
Dude.
and down.
The arm strength is, the whole body strength really is just immense.
Oh, the bones in his fingers are literally at max capacity. Like his entire hand is fucking built for that shit, man.
Teddy secures himself,
But yeah.
sort of bracing. Newland comes up shortly after. Laylo's still making his way up.
Ask Newland to check my my fastening to make sure that it's sturdy. Then give him the part of it too, so he can also try and help.
Alright. I'll give
Then
it a
I-
little inspection.
I
Give me a survival roll.
oh
Yeah.
advantage because I already set it up. You know, like I mean I'm sure it's good. I set it up. You know, but as per
No.
climbing protocol.
Actually, give me a survival roll from both of you. One for you
my-
setting it up, and then one
Mine's
for
a
Newland
16.
inspecting your setup.
Mine's a 16.
Newlands.
A 9.
All right. So you set up a set up your fucking brace, whatever. Get everything tied up, and you think it looks good. And then Newland walks over, inspects it. Looks pretty damn good to Newland.
Yeah. Well then, uh, lay low is in comparison to where I am, and I toss my rope over the edge so he can just grab onto it and hold on tight.
He does.
Then I start fucking pulling that motherfucker up.
He does his best, but he's only got one hand. I don't know if Laylo can actually do pull-ups.
I feel like the right way, like the way I imagine it is you wrap it around your fucking like wrist and hand, and you're just holding on with that one hand.
Like it's all legs for Lalo. That's all he does. Like the front arms just to support himself.
Give me a strength roll, Teddy.
How much time has passed? Am I still raged?
How long does the rage last?
Oh, I nat 20 anyways. Never mind.
A minute, I think.
Yeah, it was a minute.
Yeah, it is a minute, yes, but I nat 20 anyways, so I don't need to reroll.
Okay.
Even if rage was still active.
Yeah, you easily pull Laylo up. As Layla just sort of has to hold on, which he's able to do.
He only weighs 180, or when he had both of his hands, he weighed 180.
Dude, that's light work, bro.
I don't know how much he weighs now. How much is that arm?
Yeah, maybe he might be a little pudgier though. Let's be honest.
How muscular are your arms?
I don't think he's there.
Where's the bulk? Where do you carry the bulk of your weight?
He's pretty skinny.
So it's got to be them arms, bro. So yeah, you probably like 160. You got 20-pound arms.
That's, maybe.
And 20-pound arms. Damn.
You think so?
1 pound for 1 inch of python on those bitches, you know.
I don't. We'll see. He makes it to the top.
It's a pound per python.
He's
You
just
all
like
get to the top.
he needs a new arm. That's what he should have made.
I claim all the rope.
Oh my god, I gotta pee so bad. Hold on, 2 seconds.
We can go ahead and take a break. Everybody go pee. Do what you need to do.
I gotta pee.
I will be right back as well.
Did you say break?
Yeah, we'll just take like 5 minutes or whatever right now.
Okay.
Roll wrong, but. Oh, I guess it's potty break.
And my YouTube is starting to fill up with these fucking like the fast food line at McDonald's, and like it's actually kind of relaxing to watch this guy just like fucking slang burgers over at the chain, you know. Can't explain it.
fucking Martin survivals +1, man.
I think Newland has the highest survival. Is it your survival 6, James? I think he went to the bathroom. I think he has +6 survival.
I mean,
Teddy's is
for a druid, he's a really shit druid.
he's still learning, bro. You know.
Like no, like to nature. He's just like
Oh yeah, he beats the shit out of grass.
yeah.
He's a grasshole.
Oh my god.
What?
FromSoft announced Armored Core 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Hold on. We're gonna look it up.
that's a
We'll
throwback.
have a little movie time while we wait.
Hey, Armored Core 6.
Here we go.
Fires of Rubicon. I like how they're still like it's been
Peggy
what, like
16.
15 years, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna pick up where we left off.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is the same guys that make Dark Souls. This is FromSoft. Like, they just made Elden Ring. What the fuck is happening?
Like a nuclear explosion on roids, bro.
Bit rate's
Galactic-
garbage.
or-
Or is this just an art showcase?
Or that Robo backpack. This shit's gonna be sick.
Holy shit, this is gonna be badass.
This is pretty fucking sick. I hope they get the sound design right.
A true Metal
Oh
Gear.
my god, dude, this is sick. That was like the most hyped I've been for a game in a long time.
You got them goosebumps. Got that bolitis flightus, bro.
That Belitis Flightus, dude. That was even like, I know it wasn't gameplay, but that was just a sick trailer.
Pretty sick trailer.
Alright, we got one more to watch. See if I can find it.
Diablo 4.
Right. They announced anything for fucking Starfield?
I don't know. Let's see. Death Stranding 2. Remnant of the Ashes 2.
Okay.
Remnant, really? I liked
Yeah.
Remnant a lot.
Warhammer Space Marine 2. Should we watch this one?
Yep. For the Emperor. The Emperor wills it.
The Emperor wills it. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Developing this. Peg 18 isn't
We
developing, but they're
are the
publishers.
defenders of mankind.
That's me, bro. That's me.
Say you do?
Dwell in the darkness.
Nah.
mean,
I'm a wolf.
We draw breath.
Actually, I'm a salamander. I took the test. I'm a salamander, unfortunately.
We
Not
fight.
an
Salamanders are
ultramarine.
the only respectable chapter besides wolves.
The test told me I was a salamander. This looks fucking sick.
There's Space Marine too.
Yeah.
We are the angels.
It's
of
fucking
death.
Dynasty Warriors,
We are
but
the blade drawn against the endless night.
It's
40k.
Nothing.
it's like Diablo kind
Will
of, I
survive
think, right? Like you get
our
loot and
wrath.
gear and shit.
I mean, it was always seen as a fucking Gears of War clone originally. That's why fucking
Oh.
reviewers hated it. But
Fortunately, we have some tricks.
Don't
I mean, I
watch
have
German
Space
video.
Marine. I could
Turn his
just
algorithm up.
show you all.
Now
of
we
Space
Let's
need-
Marine.
go. Damn, I feel great now.
Oh, Sean,
We just
I had
watched
to
the
save
trailer
this
for
one
the
for
new-
you.
Armored Core.
Ooh, hell yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, here. I didn't save it for. We already watched it, but you're gonna like this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Peggy 16.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
dude, it's just like all their other games. It's gonna be post-apocalyptic setting, just like Dark Souls and Elden Ring.
But like, I hope it's like badass because they like stopped doing all these after they started doing like all the Dark Souls games.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be badass. If they just give me Mech Elden Ring, dude, that'd be fucking sick.
I'm so
I-
happy.
I always wonder about the stories. They're from. It's the equivalent of fucking a story through post-it notes.
Yeah, I love FromSoft storytelling.
That was sick. That was fucking awesome.
It's like such a sick trailer.
Ooh. What was that? Was he fueling up?
No, he just stabbed the fuck out of that other one.
I want to see play gameplay. That looks sick.
Hey, it's coming out on Steam. That's good at least.
It looks so fucking cool.
We gotta do one more, and then we'll get back.
Oh, the new Legend of Zelda.
No, no, no.
Oh, is that the new Germa video? Yeah, it is. Okay.
You hear, Anthony?
Oh yeah, bro. You already know.
I have love for it.
Trailer ruined. Black person, first 10 seconds.
But they're dying. That's a win for me.
True.
Isn't Troll recording?
It looks painful.
Dude, it's religious. Look at this. Damn, that's some Catholic shit right there.
Oh god, she's back.
Well, obviously she's in hell.
This better
Where's
not
she
be
from?
the fucking main Crusader character.
I bet it's like Tyrael's daughter or something.
Tyrael Black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyrone gets a pass. Cause he cool.
Oh, there's Tyrael.
There's Tyrael for you right there.
Hey, Tyrone's back, baby.
Right, just sent out a ping, dude.
At here.
May we fight true in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
I have returned to hell for you.
I feel like they look really cool, but not all like Blizzard
Blizzard
games have
cinematics
cool.
look fucking sick cinematics.
I was gonna say that's just Blizzard cinematics. That's all they do.
I mean, so what? Diablo Prime is still a thing, right? Or
I don't
is
even
that
know if
shit
it's
gone?
lore, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know anymore,
I
dude.
don't know if that shit's canon.
They just delete Diablo 3 from existence. They're like, sorry guys.
It's not have phones.
We're gonna give y'all a new bad bitch to fight.
Lilith, bro. Fucking bitch killed her.
And the way I understand it, you can't kill
Well,
any
it's
of the
more
prime
so.
evils.
It's more
You
so the
just
Soul Stone
imprison them.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to destroy their soul stone. You never destroy Diablo's soul stone on any of the
Okay.
games.
You don't destroy Diablos. You don't destroy
Bales.
Bales.
You only destroy Mephistos.
Cameron, do you destroy any in Diablo 3? I don't think so, right?
They I think they just fucked off with the soul stone shit in Diablo 3, to be honest. If I
And then
remember
shit
correctly.
don't count.
But they're like, nah, bro. You're a Nephilim. You are the problem.
Alright. We ready to get started again?
Waiting on
Alright.
pair.
Done with this shit show of a climb.
Are we back in D&D?
Well, if everybody's here and ready, we
Those were some spicy rolls.
Some spicy rolls.
Tried to make it a little bit more interesting than y'all just climb up the cliff.
The rolls made it more interesting.
Almost fell.
Yeah, you did.
I wanted to give y'all enough fail safes because if y'all fall 100 feet, like you're not rolling for damage. You're just gonna die.
Yeah, it's splat. Yeah.
I could live it.
The next part is
y'all meet Teddy for like 3 days, and he just falls to his death.
That shit would be funny.
I wouldn't be back.
Dude, that would be the funniest shit ever.
All right, Drew, you're tagging in for a little bit. I'm taking a break from D&D for a couple months.
You just got back with a dude named Betty.
Betty.
It's
Teddy's
son.
sister.
It's Teddy just gets reincarnated by his mom every fucking time he dies. His mom's just like an immortal being or something.
It's a lit.
Is she though?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Does Teddy have backstory?
He has a little bit of backstory, but not that deep.
It's definitely a lich.
His backstory was pretty plain, and it kind of like let me do whatever I wanted to with it.
I know as much about his backstory as Teddy knows about his backstory.
But Landon knows more. Okay. That's cool. I'm about it.
I think I kind of left it like I was like, hey, here's like some parameters. Here's a foundation. Not even a foundation. Here's the pillars.
Bones. Yeah, you were like it's like checkpoints almost like.
And then you can kind of do whatever you want. Yeah. This is key. This is key. This is key. Run with it.
All right. So yeah, you're all kind of exhausted after that interesting climb as y'all get up here. You kind of find yourself on this little plateau that sort of overlooks the rest of the swamp. You can see the coastline all around. The little swamp island off in the distance. The actual plateau itself doesn't seem to be too big. You can see on across to the other side of it, but it is it's a little ways away. It's heavily treed, and then you sort of see a clearing sort of in the middle of the trees.
Do I see do I recognize where to go and how far away the ruins are?
Yeah, you can see like in the clearing where the of the trees are where you would assume the ruins were from when you had seen them from the bird's point of view.
What kind of music we getting for this reveal, Lando?
BFG search plan.
Do we need
Viber Church. Do that fucking Adeptus Mechanicus one.
I don't know. We haven't gotten into it yet.
Get that Mongolian throat singing going.
What did this one do?
Landon knows what I'm talking about.
Layla gets to the top, kind of breathing hard. Thank you, Teddy. I appreciate what you did for me.
Your voice changed again?
It didn't change.
I don't remember how to do it.
I've forgotten. Teddy goes, tends to his the opened callus on his hands. Smoke still coming off of him.
Are you okay, Teddy?
Sizzling. They're still sizzling.
I know there was a lot going on there, so we couldn't really talk.
Teddy
about
grabs the dirt on the ground and just smears it all inside it. You know,
all the veins in Teddy's arms are just like bulging out after exerting so much strength holding the ropes together.
Nice and. What do they call? What's that like disease people have where their fucking veins just are extraordinarily protruding?
I don't know.
Are you talking like the ones where they like do a bunch of fucking twists and like they basically make like a zigzag?
Varicose. I got varicose veins.
Yeah, that's when like people are gonna have a fucking heart attack in a couple of fucking years.
Oh no, these aren't that. No. The varicose veins are not it. That looks awful.
No, those are the little
Anyways,
spider
yeah.
veins, right? The little...
Yeah, those ones are like, yeah.
You definitely pumped, you know.
Yeah, you get that pump on, bro.
You're in
Teddy.
the Arnie zone.
Teddy, you're looking strong, Teddy. I appreciate you.
Well, where are we going next?
Teddy, remember, we need to find... Teddy, did I ever tell you about the princess we were looking for?
No.
I'm pretty sure I did, Teddy, but I understand that maybe you weren't paying attention.
Probably not.
Oh, you know, monkeys do have short attention spans. Just kidding. But basically, we've been told that we need to help find these princesses. They've been disappearing, and that's how we got here on this place.
Well, I mean, we were fighting something that teleported us here, but
more or less.
It's a long story. There's these like manifestations of like fear. It's a little weird.
It's a lot. We can talk about it later over a bite. But basically, my understanding, Teddy, is that if we go in here, we can find, well, a way to track these people down. That's what the old wizard, the witch, the old necromancer told me anyway. And I think that, you know, with what I have and the ability to scry, we might be able to find the necromancer, which we need to, and then the other one, and the princesses. By the way, I meant to give this to you earlier, and he kind of stands up because he's been sitting down because he was tired. Because not you, Teddy, and he walks over to Martin. He goes, I have a couple of these books on necromancy that I got from the guy's chambers. It might be helpful when going through everything here.
Oh, you think?
Is that what kind of you think was that?
I mean, like I don't know what's gonna be at these ruins. So,
well, you want me to hold on to them then?
Well, I mean, you're probably more necromantically inclined.
If you say so, Teddy. I mean, Martin. Martin, you know, I just gotta say, I don't really know anything about those kind of arts, but I'll keep them for you.
Yeah,
I just figured with you and holding all those books of nasty peril that maybe it was your thing.
Yeah. Can you quiet down for a second, Lalo?
Lalo quiets down.
Oh, I could have sworn I heard something. It must have been nothing. Eddie. Anyway, what were you talking about?
Nothing. Let's head in.
I mean, I'm down to take a little break. That climb was kind of strenuous.
I'm gonna look around and see if I see anything like that, imminent peril or something. I rolled a 23. Unnatural 20.
Perception?
Yeah.
Alright, so you take a look around, as y'all are kind of like taking a break. You can see the clearing, like sort of through the trees. You can see into the clearing, you see what looks to be like a man-made structure, sort of. opening up into a part of the cliff. And for a split second, you think you see something like moving in the entrance. But then you don't see anything.
Lilo is gonna hand the book while we're taking our short rest. Lilo's handing the book over to, or I guess there's 2 books. He's looking at them with Martin.
Your necromancy books?
Yeah, to see if there's anything that looks like they might be useful. I don't even know if we can read them.
You'll sit down to look through the books, and while everything is readable to y'all, it's sort of... They're more intermediate level books. In necromancy, y'all wouldn't even know where to begin with. There's not a lot that y'all could do with them, to be honest with you. Maybe if y'all knew a necromancer or something. But
If only we brought her along.
Maybe we should keep this for a friend that we met. For next time.
How close are we to the thing with Bob?
About 100 yards or so.
Layla's gonna put on his cloak, his little camo cloak. I don't know, it's not really a ghillie suit. It's like more like a camo cloak for stealth.
His swamp-colored cloak.
Yeah, hell yeah! It's like a snake eater. He's switching to the proper.
Yeah, you gotta switch to the proper camo. You know?
Yeah, he's got this. He's
get that bonus to them stealth roll.
That's right. Might be a good idea for everyone to put theirs on. We don't know what's out there.
We're going stealthy now. All right.
Well, I don't know if I want to not say stealthy so much as think it would be a good idea if we didn't draw as much attention to ourselves as possible.
Or what if we did just the exact opposite and wow.
Yeah, just went in there.
I'm open to whatever. I don't care, but it's just something to think about.
I mean, does the ghillie suit even fit you, Teddy?
I don't remember. I don't even remember if I tried one on, I'll be honest. Did I try one on?
You looked at him and you just took it and put it in your pouch and then looked away.
Cool.
He did not try it on. But Layla tried to make it bigger for you.
Did anyone try theirs on?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we just said thanks and put it fucking stocked it away.
Yeah, and then you guys started yelling at him. It was great.
I mean, he did try to drown a person.
Tried to drown him. He faked
multiple
drowned.
times.
He fake drowned.
was at
The
least
intention
3
was
times.
still there.
Y'all remember that time he was dragging him across the fucking docks in the water
Yeah,
with his
dude,
psychic
that
powers?
shit was fucked up.
Bro, because he couldn't pull him up. He didn't have the strength. He only has 10 pounds of lifting force.
Bro, you should have dropped the package and fucking pulled him up with your other good hand.
I couldn't. I had a package to deliver. I'd have to re-roll strength. I wouldn't be able to pick it up again.
Maybe you could have gotten advantage as someone was helping you after you pulled him up out of the fucking water. Except for I wouldn't have helped you because you tried to fucking drown me.
You're seeing that.
You gassed me.
You also kidnapped me
Wait,
and then
what?
got gassed.
Wait, I didn't know that I kidnapped you.
Twice!
Bro, wait, you didn't know this? Newland's backstory is that he was living in a nest with his family and you forced him to come with us into the fucking carnival. Yes, bro, you kidnapped him a long time ago.
Yeah, he's kind of just been like our kind of slave this entire time. Well, like friend, but like
I didn't know we kidnapped him. I thought he just came because he wanted to come.
What do you mean you know we kidnapped him?
we tortured him.
Oh, you really didn't know that?
No, I thought he came because he wanted to go. I don't think I ever said you have to come.
You tortured him.
I didn't torture him.
You tore
Yes,
his
you
claw
did. You
off.
ripped out a fucking claw.
Yeah, because he
You
was
and
doing
Thok.
shit. Okay, but it's
You
not...
and Thok. Yeah, that piece of shit, Thok.
Because he was doing... he was starting shit.
Oh, man.
He's trying to steal stuff, and first of all, it was high
But
alert.
you put him into child slavery. He's working for you now as a child.
First of all,
Bro, he gets to keep shiny things every once in a while.
he steals shit.
Not important stuff, but just stuff, you know.
We thought he was the murderer.
Yes, he has abandonment issues, bro, because he was fucking kidnapped. This is a known issue. I'm surprised you. Are you trolling me? Did you really not?
No.
Well, I
his
mean,
backstory. Have you ever asked him? You've never asked him his backstory. Like I thought this was a known thing.
No, I never asked him his backstory.
Damn, bro. Because you fucking kidnapped him. You don't care where he came from.
No, every time I ask him things, he like goes around it. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm gaslighting you, bro. It's not a real thing.
Oh, I was like, all right, 100% did not kidnap him.
You did torture me, though.
I mean,
we did torture me.
Yes, we did torture you.
Let's be honest. There really wasn't anything he was doing before we picked him up. So
I kind of like the kidnapping story though. That one's pretty cool.
We get internalize that as like that's how he perceives.
That's part of the lore.
Event.
It's part of the lore.
Well, that's how he thinks about it. Yeah.
That's how he thinks. He thinks he's been kidnapped.
Despite the fact that I doubt any of you could ever find me if I decided to just leave. Honestly, I do.
The last time someone went and searched for you and found you, they ended up dead. So yeah, I don't have any intention of sending my characters to fucking find you. That's for damn sure.
Lalo starts walking towards the, like sneakily, like kind of against the tree line, towards the, towards everything, towards the temple.
Anyone see where Lalo went?
Did any of you hear that?
What did you hear?
I don't know. It just sounded like a voice coming from the entrance over there.
Could it be the person I saw over there for like about 0.5 seconds and then he disappeared into nothingness?
I mean, that seems like a pretty logical thing. That'd be my guess.
Huh.
I don't know. Where'd Layla go?
I'm gonna stare directly at Lalo and pretend like I don't see him. I don't know.
Roll for stealth, Layla, with advantage.
Ooh, maybe. Nat 20.
Y'all all kind of look out to see where Layla went, and y'all actually don't see him anywhere.
Newland thinks he sees him, but it's just a bush. I have no idea.
Well, I'm guessing that means that he already went inside. I guess we should go inside now too.
Wow, those ghillie suits really are pretty good.
Yeah. I guess that might be the voice we heard.
Yeah, maybe it's him inside.
Yeah. All right, let's go, guys.
Lulu's just kind of like, he's like hidden, but towards the front, like checking out the, like looking at everything, trying to see if he notices anything about, if he can recall anything about this. Unlikely.
Give me a perception roll.
$18.
So you make your way up as your friends are looking around for you. to the front of the ruins and kind of look around. Everything looks the same, pretty much, as when you had last seen it. And granted, that was from a farther distance, so you're not sure if it's really the same or if it just don't really recall. However, now that you're closer, there's a few things you see that stand out. First thing is some of the architecture on the ruins. Like, even though it's only a small portion of it that you're seeing, it reminds you a lot of the architecture from the archaeology site, the ruins that were being dug up where y'all met Dobby.
Where we met who? Oh. No, Dobby. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Dobby.
Oh, damn it. I thought it was Doc.
No.
You did say Dobby.
And I would have. I heard Dobby.
Yeah,
I heard
Dobby.
Dobby from fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah, from Harry Potter, yeah.
That's what I heard, but I did not hear Doc.
All right, Davy.
Davy.
Stupid.
So yeah, the architecture is similar to that. You also notice sort of the entrance. You see what appear to be larger than normal spider webs.
Is there, like... Well, it kind of says to himself, he's like, Doc, it'd be great if you were here right now.
The arachnid lair?
No, well, I'm not there.
Or he just
Aren't
keeps
we walking
waiting.
in?
Well, I mean,
I
like, right now it's just Sean in there right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm waiting out front. I'm just kind of staying hidden. Like, I'll wait to follow you guys in.
Well, if Layla went in, I guess we should go in too.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Alright, well. What are we waiting for?
I'm already walking towards it.
Started going.
Alright, heading in.
All right. As Lalo is sitting there, sort of glancing around, he watches as his three friends walk up to the entrance of the ruins. You three also notice the same things. The architecture is... Well, Newland and Martin notice that the architecture is similar to the old ruins. And you'll also see the giant spider webs.
Would I have maybe seen it in my travels from the past as a traveler, but maybe not knowing that it's like the experience they've had in it?
You
Just out of
would
curiosity.
you would probably have seen ruins that were similar, old Omitian architecture and stuff.
Okay. Just curious.
Oh no, I thought we took care of that spider thing.
What spider thing are you talking about?
So you remember when I said like
The fears, right?
Yeah, we had to fight the fears incarnate. Well, we kind of had to take care of a very rotten spider, I guess is the best way to put it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It was very big, and it kind of was a pain to deal with.
So you're worried that this place is connected to that somehow?
I mean,
because of the spider webs?
I mean, these webs are gigantic.
No, I understand. I just tried to put two and two together.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame and see if I can't start torching one of them.
All right, you walk up to the web and immediately produce a flame from your hand. Sort of singes away the web, burns it off the entranceway, completely destroying it.
Rilo follows from a distance.
Just go about burning every fucking web I see.
Alright. You going in?
Going in.
Yeah,
But
in we go.
Are there any dark? Are there any exceptionally dark areas?
Not anymore.
Not when I'm through with them.
The lighting when y'all first go in is going to be pretty dim. The only light will be what's coming from the sun outside that's shining in through the entranceway. But let me change the map here. And I need y'all to put blindfolds on, please.
I wasn't even looking at tabletop.
Eater of the
Dark
mind.
Tide.
Nah, man.
That's
Playing
like
that,
Anthony shit right there.
playing that Dwarf Fortress, let's be honest.
Dude, I want to get it.
It's a pretty good pack. The shit they add. Also, I hadn't played fucking Dwarf Fortress in like, I don't know, 10 years. Talking about before when I bought it. I'm not playing it now, of course. Fucking.
Do I have? Nope. I'm gonna telekinetically tell Martin that I'm behind him. Just let him know that I'm following, but like silently. Just in case.
Martin puts his thumb up behind his back.
Go. SEAL Team 6.
Mainly because I can't respond to your telekinesis.
True.
Or maybe I should learn message.
Then we can talk to each other.
All right, Anthony, will you take off your blindfold and tell me if you can see any of the map that is covered?
Yeah, I can see like
You can see what's underneath.
here. How about you want me to stream what I can see?
No, I think I understand. If you can see anything, then
Yes,
yeah,
I can see
cool.
things.
Okay, cover. Hey, I didn't tell you to uncover.
I'm so this far away. I couldn't see anything. I'm zoomed out.
I can never remember if it's Fog of War or if it's hidden.
Bruh, I swear these two metal dice are fucking paired.
Probably
I'll roll.
weighted.
Like, okay, so I just rolled a 5 and a 6. I just rolled a 15 and a 14. Okay, that was a 3 and an 8. A little bit. Just rolled a 19 and a 2.
Alright, now y'all can unblindfold.
Damn, we can't see anything now. It's dark as fuck. I don't know if the cloak helps at all in here, since it's like not jungly.
No, you will not get a stealth bonus in here. But it's also dark, pretty dark. So y'all come into the cave, or I mean the ruins, and immediately like the light behind y'all is illuminating a hallway, and then that hallway just descends into a staircase, and the light sort of fades away, and you just see darkness.
So, am I the only one now that has dark vision?
Does Nealon have dark vision?
Nope.
I don't have dark vision. I usually use
because you don't have Doc. Yeah.
I don't think I have dark vision.
Yeah, you're human. So.
I mean, unless there's a feed or something, but I don't think I do.
I can only use dark. If it's like through the vast, I can see in the dark sometimes. Also, but if it's not like darkness produced by the vast, then probably not.
Can any of you see in here, or should we light a torch?
Lalo kind of walks up behind them all, and just in the middle of everyone, he just pops open a torch.
I've got produce flame. It's 10-foot radius of bright light and dim for an additional 10.
Okay, I also have a torch up.
You just hold out the stick, he puts the flame on.
Give me 1 second. Gotta change something real quick.
It's spooky in here, isn't it, guys?
Oh yeah, I'd have to say that it is.
Bro, where's that water
spooky.
drip sound?
From the cave.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the I'm gonna change the sound. Give me a second.
Water drop. Bro, that sounded like
It
a
was
plot.
loud. Yeah, dude. That was,
That was
Yeah, you
fucking
like
good.
that?
Whoever did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
that?
that was pretty good.
Wait, oh, did you make that with your mouth?
Yeah, no.
Nah. That was nice.
Yeah, the first one's always perfect.
You mean it's a fluke?
It's hard to do.
That's very good.
Side of your mouth? Or flicking your mouth?
Yeah.
Cheek? Yeah.
You gotta close your mouth in a certain way while it hits. Very specific timing. Well, there we go. Now the shit's dank. Ooh.
All right. So you'll make his way in and light up. Newland with produced flame and Layla with his torch sort of look down the stairs, and you see the stairs go down quite a little ways and then open up into something down further.
Well, I guess I'll go first. Layla makes his way down.
All right, y'all get down into an area where it opens up, and as soon as you sort of cross the threshold into this area, you get kind of startled for a second, and multiple sort of basins light up, almost magically, you would assume.
Like that.
Yeah, they
Some
light up
Hogwarts
the
shit.
area.
Teddy's in the middle. He charged it.
Ah.
Do I recognize any of this? Does it look like the black pyramid at all?
No, it doesn't look like the Black Pyramid. It does remind you of... So y'all get inside, and immediately, again, the architecture is familiar. It looks like the other Amishan ruins y'all been in. You sort of see... You've sort of come into an entrance area, and then there's an archway that leads into what you can see is a tomb, or looks to be like a tomb, sort of in the middle of a room. And then behind it is a giant statue of, you remember it to be one of the knights, the 4 knights that like had conquered the fierce.
You remember this?
Yeah, it does look a little familiar.
Layla kind of moves forward, examines it. Is there actually like does it look like a tomb or something right there?
It does look like a tomb. However, you don't see like an opening for it. It seems to be sealed completely.
Is the face similar of the tomb or the knight?
You don't. Well, the knight's face is covered, like it's a helmet covering the face. You don't actually see his face. It's never portrayed in the architecture. Yeah, the knight looks the same. You mean on the tomb or the statue?
Well, both.
The tomb is a depiction of a man. He is holding like a knight's shield and sword, like the stone is on the tomb, but it's not armored. The man on the tomb does not look like the knight, just because the knight is fully armored, and you've never seen his face, so there's no frame of reference there.
Layla's gonna look around to see if there's like anything behind it. This guy just check the area in general.
There's two things you notice immediately. You have door here, and then here you have a bigger stone that seems to be like locked, but you also notice sort of in the dust on the floor there's a bunch of sort of like little dot size prints.
Yeah, it is. That's why
Yeah, Landon, can you restart your Discord?
My
I
Discord.
thought my headset was dying.
Yeah,
Your
it's,
Discord.
It's different. It's weird how you're cutting out.
Your voice is cutting out and everything.
I think it affected me too, my computer, because my other audio was fucked as well, not just the stream. It was weird.
Bugging me out, man.
God, I've played 360 hours of tabletop, man.
Such a good buy for like $15.
So yes, so much dollar per hour.
Do I sound now?
You're good.
So you look around, and like I said, you notice a old sort of rickety wooden door over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here you notice a larger sealed stone door. But you notice sort of in the dust outside the floor there's like new markings. They're not footprints, at least like human footprints, but they're sort of small circular shapes in the dust.
Going everywhere?
Just coming in and out of that entrance.
Both of them?
No, just that one. The old wooden one doesn't have any footprints there.
I guess.
Markings.
There's two doors over here. Look at this. Well, it was kind of getting a little quiet. Someone's been here. These footprints are weird.
Would I be able to recognize them?
You can give me a survival roll.
I guess I'll do it as well.
Bruh. I'm gonna need to get rid of this fucking die. Nice.
12.
9.
Y'all sort of investigate them. Markings in the dust. You don't know for sure what it comes from, but you do assume that they are footprints and that they're obviously not human or humanoid.
Maybe we should check out this other door first. Ola kind of walks over and tries to slowly open up the wooden one.
Martin's gonna check out the tomb as well, see if it is openable, if there's like a seal on it, or if it's just solid stone.
Alright, give me an investigation roll. Meanwhile, Lalo, you open up.
I forgot that you put your picture with the mama on it, with Teddy.
Yeah, it's good art, bro.
14.
You open up the door and you see a room with a fountain, but the fountain's dried up. There's no water in it. This little room back here, you don't see that. I meant to cover that up.
Okay. Hey, Martin. He's like still trying to be quiet, so he kind of says it in his head. Come over here. I need some of your water. Can you create water? You can't, can you? You can only control it.
Yeah, Lalo, I can make water. It's just a lot of it. You know, it's a wall.
Like, runs back
It's a
over
wall
real
of
quick.
water.
He's like, shh, 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 shh. Try to be quiet.
Well, I mean, you know, I can't respond back to your message, so.
I just meant for you to come back over this way.
Oh, I was kind of looking at this tomb, but sure. What's up?
Remember last time when the other tomb we were at, water had a way of moving things around. I think this tomb might also have that same issue. So, if we can get some water, we could probably get things to move in this tomb, like the first one. There's a dried up fountain over there. It might be a good idea to put water in it.
Well, I mean, I have my water skin.
I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
I mean, like I said, I can create a lot of water all at once, but it's a lot. It's like way too much.
Well, let's try the water skin. See how it is. Maybe you can feel the water going down through it. See if it's a mechanism. See how much water you think it might need.
All right. I guess we could give it a shot.
Kind of walks over. Come on, you got this.
We're just gonna pour his water skin in. He's gonna control water on it. Just kind of not like manipulate it, just to feel where it is, I guess. I guess sort of manipulate it.
You pour the water skin in, and you shape water, sort of like let it flow down into the fountain, and it goes down into the drain where it's supposed to come back out. And as it goes down into the drain, you hear a sort of like distant rumbling, but only for like a couple seconds, and then it stops.
I think it might be a good idea to get more water in there.
Well, I kind of lost track of the water. It went pretty down there. I don't think we should use all of our drinking water. It's probably not a good idea.
What about that spell you had? It might work.
It would. Just like I said, it's way too much water.
I've never been adverse to way too much water myself.
Well, no,
You're averse to drowning.
Yeah, it's everyone else. You know, I only have one water breathing potion, and you know, there's Teddy over there, and Newland drowned like 3 times the other day.
I'm still pretty sure that Teddy has his lungs still full of water. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know if that's a good idea.
What about Teddy? You seem to have infinite amounts of milk in your satchel.
In my pouch?
I mean, like, yeah, how much water do you have, Teddy?
Is that a crotch satchel?
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
I don't even know what
Teddy
I was
Teddy pulls forward his the waistband on his cloth and looks, and so not enough for her. Well, I guess how much do you need?
I don't know, okay, like a few gallons?
Oh no! What do you think I have in here? What the
I don't
hell?
know, maybe he had like a 5-gallon barrel of water or something. I mean, I've seen crazier stuff come out.
To be honest,
Teddy,
I thought you had a tiny burst in there.
Teddy does not have enough water in his pouch.
I was gonna ask later if I could roll to see if I did, but no. I even that's a bit of a stretch. That's a little too meta.
Well, I mean, I guess I could go outside and try to collect some water from the ground. I mean, this is a swamp.
Couldn't we just go outside while you do this? And just wait for it to drain? I mean, it's gonna fill out the entire tomb first, isn't it?
Yeah, how
It
about
it
Newland and
also
I just go wait outside?
it also
Well, you
takes a
guys
lot of
finish.
energy out of me. I'd rather not, to be honest. It's not worth.
Well, I mean, if you want to go collect water outside for however long, then I guess there's nothing else we can
Do you,
really do here.
do you not hear the water drips? Fucking 4D chest.
Go get
I
the
mean, I'm not the water mage, so I mean,
Newland. I'll go with you. Let's go get the water.
why am I getting the water? Should the water mage get the water?
Oh, my bad. Newland, do you know how to make water?
No, I can't just make things out of my ass.
Okay.
I pull out a good berry and eat it.
Newland, stay here with Teddy. I'll go with Martin. And they head out to get some water.
What are they even trying to do? They're just trying to fill up this thing with water?
The last place we went had a little
crack up if you do it now.
had a little water thing, and they poured water into it, and it kind of opened stuff. So the fountain probably does the same thing.
Well, I really gotta take a leak. You think I should just take a leak into this?
I mean, it probably couldn't hurt.
Sure. I start peeing into the well thingy. I eat a lot of fruit, so there's a lot of liquids going into my body. So subsequently, because of there's a large amount of piss.
You
DM, hello.
piss. Can you not hear me?
Yeah,
No, I can't. I'm being silly.
I think he's deciding what he wants to do.
No, I am.
I mean,
I'm doing that.
I know what I want to do. I just have to wait and see if he's like actually serious most of the time when he says this shit.
Just take a leak in it.
But yeah, you start pissing into the fountain, and the piss, like a toilet, sort of goes down the drain. And once again, you hear distant rumbling. But only for a short while, and then it goes away.
Well, that was interesting. I don't know. You want to go check stuff out?
I mean, we kind of looked at everything already. It's just those odd footprints over into that sealed room that's very foreboding and probably a boss fight that we should stay away from.
What about this? Do you think there's anything in here?
Well, last time we dug our hands into, grave stuff, they kind of lost a hand.
Well, I mean, you have to be pretty stupid to lose your hand by putting it into something, right? Only an idiot would do that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Here, you want to give me a hand? Maybe we can budge this thing.
Sure.
Alright. I start trying to push this thing over or open or whatever.
I'll use my little gremlin skills to
you-
investigate it and give it a little, see if my thief eyes can
I'm
see.
trying to brute force it into doing something.
Try to brute force the tomb, but you don't know what you're really brute forcing. You don't see a lid. Like, there's no spot where you can see where it was.
I'm just
a
pushing
lid
it.
was placed. Like, you're just sort of pushing a big tomb, and
Yes.
nothing really happens.
Hmm.
It seems very
Sure.
sturdy.
Mm.
I'm good.
How sealed do you think that door is over there?
Teddy, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing I could possibly imagine being back there, considering what we saw outside, is a giant fucking spider. So I'm not opening that door, whether you like it or not.
I mean, I like spiders.
Wait, were they able to open to move the sealed grave or no?
I
No.
mean, they don't see a seal on it. It seems
It's
like
just
a
a big
solid
thing
tomb.
of cement. Yeah,
You don't see a spot on there where it
I was
has a
just
lid.
like
It looks like a
pushing
tomb.
against the wall, basically.
yes.
See, Teddy, I actually have a better idea. We don't walk into that area over there and die. And I climb on top of the statue and see if I can see anything. And then I climb on top
Yeah,
of the
that's a
statue.
good idea.
Man,
Well,
this
do you
group
see
in
anything?
climbing.
You shimmy up the statue. It's pretty easy to climb because of all the carvings into it. You're close enough to the roof now that you can touch it, but the tomb looks pretty much the same from up there as it does from down on the ground.
I take a nap.
Okay. Newland curls up around the neck of the knight and falls asleep.
I go to the
I don't make it
sealed,
obvious that I'm sleeping. I just make
I
it
go to
look
the
like I'm
sealed doors. He's up there and he doesn't respond. So I can only assume that Newland is napping. And did you see anything up there? Oh yeah. Okay. I go to the sealed door. I knock on it. Is it cement?
You go to the door and you knock on it, and the door is very solid. So you basically don't hear any knock sound coming from it.
Damn.
I guess we'll wait for him. Then I go back over here and I just keep looking around inside here. Well, I did the best that I could.
Oh, you try. Oh wait, so you couldn't open up this thing? I guess Newland didn't want to help you though. Also,
So, how long
I'm not
would
that interested in opening it.
How long would it take for me to collect, a 5x5 cube
Of water?
Yeah.
From outside?
Yeah, I'm assuming there's no streams or anything like that because we're on a cliff, but
Yeah.
through the ground, through the grass.
A significant amount of time. I'd probably have you roll for it, but it would not be short.
What about just a 1x1 then?
It'd still take a while, but less, obviously.
Yeah, it's like a fifth. It's also like fucking. It's probably like 5 gallons. It's not too much comparative to the fucking 5x5 cube.
One second. He's still out there gathering water.
Lalo, am I going insane?
what do you mean?
Are you not hearing this?
I haven't heard anything. What are you hearing?
Well, I heard a whisper, that asked me why I knocked.
What'd you knock on?
I didn't. It also, it called me the killer of Mother Spider. I, I think this is another spider. Did you guys do something with the book?
No. But you had the book the whole time.
Well, yeah, but I mean before that,
Because it looks sealed still. You still
yeah,
have it with you, right?
it hasn't done anything since, but I just I don't know. Should I go back in there? It said I just had to ask to go in.
Then I think we should go in. But still, I would like to figure out what's going on. There was a sound when we put water down that thing. I think it could really lead to something. But if this is taking too long, we could do that at the end.
Well, I mean, I guess we could just put the water we have in there for right now.
Maybe it's enough.
Do you want me to roll, Lando? The amount of water?
Yeah, you can roll.
Any mods? Or just straight roll?
Straight roll.
8.
Okay, you head inside. You don't have a lot of water, maybe about enough to fill like 3 canteens.
Shit's probably dirty and murky too.
You keep the orb of water in front of you as you walk back down into the tomb. I assume Laylo follows, holding the torch up.
Yes.
You head down, back to the fountain, where you see
It smells of urine.
Yeah, you see Teddy.
No, my pee doesn't smell.
Oh, okay.
It smells a little fruity.
It smells like Fruity Pebbles.
You see Teddy just nonchalantly standing next to the fountain, whistling to himself. You don't see Newland, though.
Did any of you knock on anything?
What is there to knock on?
Well, no, I'm just asking. Let's put this water in. Let's see if we can get in there. Just gonna put the water into the well.
You put water into the well, but once again, it goes down the drain. You hear rumbling, and this time you started to see some dust move on the back wall, but then the rumbling stops and nothing happens.
Does the water go down into it's just a drain that it goes down in?
Yeah,
it's
a
very
fountain,
far away.
And it normally has a drain where it would come back up, like get pumped back up through it, but this just seems to keep going down. You're not sure.
I feel it going down and I lose track of it.
Martin, I think you should just cast that spell. It looked like something on the back wall was moving.
I might have to agree with Laylo on this one.
Let me try one more thing.
But if you do it, I'd prefer to wait outside because I don't feel like I'm a comfortable enough swimmer, just in case.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Where'd Newland go?
Oh, he's asleep on top of the statue. Last I saw him.
What? All right. Well, okay. Let me try this real quick. I'm just gonna walk up to the door on the other side. Oh, he's gonna whisper.
What was that, Martin?
Damn, that's just shenanigans.
Martin?
You can see Martin whispering to himself almost.
What are you doing down there, Martin? Did you get the water?
Oh yeah. I think we found a way in, guys. Just give me 1 second.
In? Why do we want to go in? There's a giant fucking spider in there. Do you remember what happened the last time we encountered a giant fucking spider?
I do not, because I was not here.
Teddy, you think you can get this door's moving? You think you can lift it?
I mean, I can certainly try.
Does it look like there's a crack underneath it all? Lilo kind of gets down on the ground to see if there's a crack at all. Did it move like even a little bit?
Martin is
Martin's standing in front of the door whispering right now.
Martin's gonna put his hands onto the door.
I think only Newland notices.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Martin?
You see a crack under there?
I don't know. I'm looking. Do I see a crack under there?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Having to have a type conversation at the same time.
Bruh, my
you're
keyboard's fucked too. I'm like, I need to retype so many things.
I just need to see if there's like the tiniest of crack.
No, there is no, like, it seems completely sealed. Other than the fact that it looks like a door, you wouldn't think it was a door.
What if we asked Newland to maybe turn into a snake or a frog or something and go through the drain himself?
Well, I could turn you into gas. You could see if there's maybe a crack you can get through. Or maybe you could go down the drain.
I mean, I don't think I've ever been gassed before. That sounds pretty cool. I would not be opposed.
Do you want to be gas?
I mean, do you want to turn me into gas and try that?
Let's try it.
All right, let's try.
I'm gonna wait for Landon to see what happens.
I'll get my next character sheet ready.
What are y'all doing?
I'm turning Teddy into. I'm using Gash's form, and I'm turning Teddy into gas, so like he can basically slip through the tiniest of fractures, and he's
Can he
gonna
fly?
You can fly too, yeah. And so he's just gonna like look around for any cracks at all, like not like cracks where you like can see through, but like a small like a fracture where anything could leak through.
All right.
And see if he can get the other side. And if he can't, I think he had another plan.
I was gonna go through the drain.
I will let you do that, but before you take that action, y'all hear a loud rumble coming from the main room again, where Martin was sort of whispering in front of the door.
Martin backs
and a
up
ton
a
of
little
dust just starts to fly off the door as it slowly swings open.
There's there's a source of water in here that we can use. So
Okay, I guess that I don't turn. I guess you're not turning into gas today, Teddy.
I mean, I still kind of want to do it anyways. I don't like how that door just opened up by itself, and I don't know.
I mean, I opened it, Teddy, but and to be honest, the gaseous form it's fun at first, but it's kind of overrated.
As you turn around, you notice that as the door is opening. Well, actually, no, I forgot Newland's still up there. You're still on the statue, right, Newland?
Yeah.
All right, so as the door opens, the statue also starts to rumble, and you immediately notice that the head sort of turns and looks at the door. Like, not like the statue's alive, but just like as the door is opening, whatever mechanism's doing that, it also turns his head to look at the door.
That can't be a good sign, right?
I've never seen it do that before.
Seen it? Teddy, do you want to check that out, or do you want to turn into gas?
Well, let me go get the water real quick so we can put it in the fountain.
Gas me. Gas me.
I'm gonna climb down and
Lilo walks up to Teddy and he goes,
with Martin.
Teddy, we got off to a wrong start, but with this, we solidify our friendship.
Please don't.
And he fucking puts his hand up to Teddy. Because he reaches his hand out for Teddy to shake.
And he shakes it.
As he shakes it, Teddy's whole body turns into gas.
Alright.
And I really don't think there's gonna be any water down here, Martin.
Oh,
you
no,
turn.
I know.
You turn Teddy into gas. Meanwhile, your friends venture into what appears to be some sort of cave opening now.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm gas, bro. I'm glad I'm gas.
Dude, he's fucking.
Did you not hear Martin? He said, "Oh yeah, I know. I know there's no water down there."
No, you're okay. So your gas, you can fly, and like you're a little slower moving now, but you can pass, and you can't go through water, but you can like you don't need to
How long
breathe
does
or
it
anything.
last?
Oh, an hour, but you can come back anytime you want.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I had enough time. All right, I immediately go and start scouring the
Well,
the.
can you see in darkness?
I don't know.
Turns into a misty cloud. Spell. I mean, I think you have blind sight, right? Because you're like, you're just fucking gas.
I don't
You
think you
I guess I'd
just
be able to
get
feel it.
blindsight. That's like a whole nother spell that
can, yeah, but okay. How does, okay? Can you?
I mean, I'm sorry, Newland. I didn't mean it that way. I meant, I know there's water down here. Not, I know there's not water. I'm sorry.
y'all go further down, and y'all sort of turn a corner, and the cave sort of like goes downwards, and you start to notice a ton of spider webs on the wall, and then you notice there's spiders on the wall. They're not
I
hostile;
am
they're just
roasting these
on
fucking
the
spider
wall.
webs. Martin, I really think we should turn around. Um, I'm not gonna ask again. I'm just gonna block the entrance if you go any further. There's not
Oh,
water down here.
yeah, yes. Okay. Maybe you should go back, Newland. I don't think fire's the best approach here. Believe me, I know what I'm doing. Okay.
I don't think you do,
I I do.
Martin. It's not a request. You're coming back with me. I'm gonna try and grab Martin's arm, prevent him from going any further.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna struggle against you, Newland. I mean, you're my friend, but I mean, the water to open that
Martin,
is down there.
forget about the water. There's a fucking spider down there. You saw the tracks. That thing is going to kill you.
No, it's not. I've
Yes, it
look.
is. It's a fear, for God's
Since
sake.
since I killed that fear, things have happened to me. All right, and I can call upon certain things to happen because of it. And when I came here, I heard voices. Not just I thought I was crazy at first, but I mean it's clearly true. I mean the voice, said it was a spider and exactly what it's gonna do, and it really doesn't mean any harm to us. It just wants to leave. I don't really care what happens, with the spider. It's in my opinion, fears are kind of a part of nature, but if they hurt my friends, of course I'm gonna, you know, try to stop them. But
And the thing is, I don't know if you can stop that spider by yourself.
look, worst case, all right, I'll just cast Expeditious Retreat, and I'll run back here in like 5 seconds.
Roll persuasion.
What's my persuasion? 16.
You know what, Martin? Sure, we can test this so-called spider ability of yours, which I don't believe is real. You can't control spiders. I would know.
I never
And
said I
the
did.
moment things go south, we're getting out of here. Okay, you're not making friends with that spider or whatever. And when he doesn't give you the water, we're just gonna leave, okay?
I never expected to make friends with it. Like I said, it's a part of nature. It's not really it's not really my domain.
Yeah, I know. No, let's go before I change my mind again. I'm gonna let go of him, and I'm gonna leave the spider webs in peace. And then walk down.
Thank you, Newland, for trusting me. Really, that means a lot. I know I sound crazy.
That's an understatement.
I'm still trying to kind of piece it together myself a little.
Alright, y'all head further down. Meanwhile, Teddy, now a gaseous cloud, begins to make his way into the fountain.
I'm looking through that, like, the door that we looked for cracks in. Are there any holes or anything leading to it first?
The one that's now open because Martin just opened it?
No. The other one that we heard the rumbling, like the wall we heard the rumbling from.
I mean, you don't know that there's a door there. Yeah,
Oh, the
it
dust.
doesn't.
Yeah.
You just saw some dust fall, like, from the wall.
Oh, okay. But as I expected, there's no
cracks or anything. Like, it doesn't. You would have no idea. There's a door there. It doesn't look like there's a door there.
Okay.
Okay. I thought you were saying you said you saw it move up a little bit, so I wasn't.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay, yeah. Then I make my way through the drain, and it essentially, if I run into liquid, it's treated as a solid for me. Yeah. So it's like a wall.
You head down the drain, and it is pitch black, but it just, you feel that you're sort of within a narrow tube that's going down, and it seems like you're able to slowly make your way down.
How far does he go?
Are you going down?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah! I'm waiting for you to tell me what happens.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to keep going down.
Fuck it, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. Right. Fuck it, man. I'm already this deep. I'm down.
He's gonna do. The boy goes deep. He's the tongs,
slowly
bro.
Start to make your
Got
way
that
down.
dog in me.
Meanwhile,
down.
Are you able to, like, telepathically see, like, my POV?
I don't have that ability, no.
Oh, that'd be sick. You just see me beat my gaseous cock instead.
you'll walk into a
choking the chicken.
He's going deep.
You walk into what appears to be a main sort of area, and you see a door at the far end of the area that's been opened that leads into another area. Along the walls, as you're sort of making your way through, you notice there's skeletons sort of on the sides that looks like they're all wearing knight's armor, or were wearing knight's armor, and that they were just, I don't know.
You high strong.
Doesn't look like they were buried there. It looks like they just sort of died in their armor there. But all lined up on the wall. They didn't die of any wounds. It doesn't look like the armor's all still intact.
Did they die of thirst because there's no water?
All the walls are also covered in spiders of varying sizes. Nothing too huge, but none of them seem to be hostile. They're all just resting.
Talking like
scurrying
wolf
across
spider
the walls.
size. Talking like,
like, I would say as big as like leg span of 1.5 feet. Pretty big.
it's like a camel spider almost.
Yeah. And you make your way into another room, and it looks like almost like a piece of cave that goes further down but it's full of just black, like completely still water. Not moving, no ripples or waves.
Definitely putrid.
No, I mean, it seems like normal water. It's just doesn't smell weird. It is just darker. Pitch black almost.
See, I told you there was water down here.
Yeah, that looks suspicious as fuck.
Well, good thing we're not drinking it and putting it down a fountain. Martin's gonna pick up a 5x5 cube. Or I guess an orb, 5x5 orb. However the fuck it works.
Cast detect magic.
You pull up a 5x5 orb of the water. And it is pitch black. And as you sort of pull it out of the pool, like there's no splashing or anything. It just sort of pulls up out of the pool. No ripples in it or anything. Other than a few drops that fall back into the pool. Newland, meanwhile, casts Detect Magic, and you can see pretty clearly, Newland, that the water is magical.
Does it have like a school of magic or anything?
No, not one that you can determine. Not one of the classical schools.
Yeah, this water is definitely something.
Oh, well, I mean, I wasn't gonna let it touch me anyway. It's kind of dank looking.
Yeah. Probably get out of here like as soon as humanly possible.
All right. Can only move this at, 5 foot at 5 seconds. It's very slow.
Y'all start slowly making y'all's way back up. Anthony's AFK, so as y'all are making his way back, y'all's way up, he will be making his way down.
Oh, I'm just imagining you pour all the water in and it just flushes him all the way down.
He would. Please don't do that.
Oh, dude, this is the perfect situation. Hell yeah.
I think Anthony will quit if he has to make another character, and that will result in him having to make another character.
Wait, would you kill him?
He will 100% die if y'all flush that water down there while he's alive. I'll tell you right now. Because I don't want him to die. He will 100% die.
Bro, that's the move, though. The big bad got turned into fucking mist.
He wouldn't, like, bubble up like CO2?
No, he'd just fucking die. A, this isn't normal water, and B, the place where it would take him isn't a good place to be.
It fucking takes it to another realm or some shit, dude.
No, he ain't coming back.
I don't know what he's doing. He's gonna go far down.
Bro.
I'm excited. He needs to make his own decision.
Well, he's not gonna know the water is coming. He has no idea. He's just going down.
No, I know he's just going down. I'm not talking about the water. I don't know how far down he's going though.
I mean, surely Layla's gonna go, hey, don't dump that water down there. Fucking Anthony's or Teddy's down there was a fucking mist.
Nah, the rivalry wouldn't be that bad now, would it?
He has the upper hand. Who has the upper hand? Teddy.
You know what I mean? What if I release the spell right now?
You would kill him.
It'd be like if Ant-Man expanded in Thanos' ass. The reality of the situation is he just dies in Thanos' ass.
I'm focused.
Or you just materialize into stone, like. Basically got telefrag.
Please don't kill another one of his characters.
I'm
I
not
like how,
gonna-
I love how silent he is right now too. And it
He's AFK. That's why.
He doesn't know. Don't tell him. He needs to
Yeah,
make
don't
his
warn him. Just don't purposely throw that water down there.
Yeah, I know. I won't. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I didn't know the water was that bad. Is it black like my water?
I mean, similar, yeah, but it's not. I mean, you wouldn't know until you saw it, but it ain't
I mean,
your
I
water.
assume I'm gonna see it shortly. That's why I'm just like, I assume it won't be. I didn't know if it would be like the rain that happened when Doc was released.
This is Martin's special water, okay? Unfortunately, y'all are both very involved in water.
Yeah, I know. His is more like he's into water. I'm more like the depths of the water.
Look, I had to give Martin spiders, okay, as a second identity point. That way it's not too much water, you know?
Yeah, he's
Really,
a
it was
spider.
supposed to be Martin that ended up with the deep, but you ended up being the one that went and found all the deep shit.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, just like when you went through the boat and everything. And like different things like that. Like I expected Martin to do a lot more of the underwater diving stuff, but you made a character with water breathing, so
I did. And who also has a patron of
yeah,
power.
I mean it worked out. Like I mean this wasn't like a recent thing. Like it was obviously happened at this point, like years ago.
I think the patron, the pact is actually called the fathomless. So it's basically the depth. Like the powers come from the deep.
It's
But the spider kind of works for Martin because, like, you know, it's the spider. It's like this lonely, you know, recluse. Martin sort of fucking fits in that.
yeah, it's so weird. I guess how I use my characters. I don't have too much of a backstory. It's mainly improv. I guess I just like improv.
No, I agree. Like, I would say I make a backstory and I think up a character, but then, like, I mean, you have to improv a lot. Shit, DMing, I have to improv fucking everything half the time.
It's a good job.
Probably won't go too much longer.
Especially with Anthony been gone so long.
Had to go wax the car. You know what I mean?
Go pour the water. Pour the water.
Where that boy is probably fucking miles deep by now.
Now that's what I'm saying. How long is it gonna take him to get up?
Hey, let me I'm taking out the trash real quick. Give me 5 more minutes.
Oh, we're waiting on you, baby.
He just came on to say that and left immediately.
Probably didn't even put the headset on.
Yeah,
You just-
exactly.
You just unmuted the mic real quick. I was like,
This man.
Also, James, my persuasion's a +6.
Damn. My deception's a +7.
oof.
Yeah, mine's a +6. It's not, you know, my highest, but
Damn. Mine's a +0.
It's not that Martin persuades anyone, it's just they pity him so much.
yeah, exactly.
They do what he wants.
Well, that and you know, Martin's a very truthful person, so he's very. He can sway people very easily, just from saying very plain things. boy's a peacemaker. You boys want to hear the craziest shit I learned today?
Oh me.
So I work at a storage facility, and I moved someone in like last week. Their name was Michael Van Buren. I was giggling to myself the entire time I was moving him in.
Isn't that your character?
It's a president and a character.
Yeah, dude. Like, okay, Martin Van Buren is the vice president.
Vice
like,
president, yeah.
He's like the 6th or 7th vice president or something. This motherfucker's Michael Van Buren, dude. What are the chances? Yeah, what are the chances? Dude's like 40 as well. Like,
you want to hear the worst thing I learned today? It's pretty bad, so you might not want to actually hear it.
What's up, baby? Tell me.
No, not like bad for me. It was just like a weird, awful fact I learned.
Yeah.
So I was reading like it was like a bunch of different stories, but it was one of them was a nurse talking about her first. I can't remember how the conversation. It was on Reddit. How it led to, or even what the post was about, or how it led to this. But this nurse was telling a story about the first time she worked in a maternity ward, and one of the moms had to give birth by C-section, but the C-section ended up becoming infected, and she ended up dying. But the nurse said that she knew she was gonna die because, like, I guess when the intestines get infected, like, they swell up and stuff and can't pass anything through them anymore.
Yeah.
I did not know this, and this is like the worst fact I learned about the human body. Is like once that gets backed up too much, like it has to go somewhere, so you just start throwing up feces.
Ew.
Well, and it's not only that, you know, your intestines is a major carrier of your blood. A lot of nutrients get pumped out of there, so, you know, getting a bacteria infection in there can spread to the entire body. Which is, yeah.
Is that just because you have a wound in the stomach, I suppose, probably?
Well, it's not only that, it's a lot of blood goes to your intestines, because that's where all of your nutrients come from.
Damn, you'll have to bring that up when Marin's in the channel next time, because I'm sure she could elaborate a bit more.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, shit's gross.
Nasty.
I do not want to go out in a way in which I throw up my own feces. Ever.
Yeah, that's a new level of constipation right there, man. Oh yeah, there's some of the shit that happens, man. Like in fucking someone's GI tract just completely inverts. It's fucking weirdest shit ever, man.
Alright, it's been 6 minutes. How long will it take this motherfucker to take out the trash?
There's no way he was taking out the trash. There's no way.
Huh?
The boy had to polish his car.
So what were
What's
you
going on?
really doing for the past 5 minutes?
I went to. It's trash night.
Were you taking the trash downtown?
I had to get the trash from the house, bro.
Oh,
I
so you had to like
I live in a
gather all the
home.
trash.
Yes. What do you think, bro?
I
I
thought you
have
were just taking it
chores.
out, bro. I thought you just had to take the trash out.
Nah, bro. I had to get the trash in the bathrooms and shit real quick.
Damn, you don't do it where Sarah gathers it, then you take it out, dude. Like that's
We
a good
usually
trade right there.
we usually do, but Sarah's doing a lot of prep for her birthday stuff, so I just wanted to get it knocked out real quick.
Be a good husband.
Yeah, I guess. Don't think my mic was pinging.
No.
When you returned right there.
Gotcha.
Maybe we should explain the situation to you.
No,
I
bro,
think
he's
y'all
going
should
deep.
explain the situation to him.
No, it's probably best I don't know because I'm in it right now.
Yeah, he's in it, bro. Little
Okay,
deep.
like how long has it been for me to transport my water over here? I think it was. The fuck is this? Where's the square?
So you were going 5 foot
every 5 seconds. So
every 5 seconds.
A foot a second.
Anthony's going what? 10 foot a second?
Yeah. Me? Am I gas for?
Yeah. Or 10 foot every 6 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah, but he's also not just walking. He's using his full turn, so he'd be going 20 feet every 6 seconds.
I thought his max speed is 10 feet.
He has a fly speed of 10 feet, but then remember you can still...
No, while in this form, the target's only method of movement is a flying speed of 10 feet.
Yeah, but can't he do like an action and then a bonus? I guess he can't dash.
No, yeah, it's his only method.
Okay.
Float 10 foot.
Well,
so you are...
I moved it 38 units.
I think what we'll do is this. We're going to leave it here on a cliffhanger. But basically what's happened is Martin has walked back up to the... how far are you going down, Anthony? As far as until you find something?
Yeah, I was just going until I... Yeah, if I couldn't, until I couldn't go anymore.
So we get back up to the top. And our Martin slowly makes his way back up to the top. At this point, you don't know how exactly far you've gone, but you know you've gone a pretty significant distance just straight down.
Gotcha.
We'll say you go... After traveling for a long while, you can start to hear a sound sort of echoing up the pipe.
Like in the direction I'm headed?
Yeah, coming from down below you. And it's not like the sound of like something moving or a creature or something. It's like the sound of like sort of the wind, like maybe it opens up into something. You can't see anything, it's still pitch black, but... And then Lalo sees Martin appear with this large dark orb of liquid. And yeah, that's where we'll leave off.
Excuse me.
Oh, GG's.
Damn, I want to see what he sees down there.
About to be some dwarfy boys in the deep dark under. Fucking dark.
I could probably make... Once you get down there...
Fuck.
Once you get down there, I could probably release the spell and then make some animals go down there that I can see. I don't know how tiny the drain is.
Probably the last thing you want to do because he won't be able to get out.
I don't think there's anything that you could summon that could fit down there. It's too small for like even a mouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about a spider?
Like a real small spider could, like a tiny, tiny spider.
Like a jumping spider?
Like
Yeah.
even smaller than a jumping spider, like one of them little bitty fucking... I don't even know what kind of spiders they are because they're too tiny to be relevant.
Yeah, like those little microscopic ones almost.
Yeah, I mean, they're not microscopic, you can see them, but they're just tiny.
Tiny as this drain pipe.
It's not like a drain pipe, it's think like there's a grill that sort of goes down where the water drains into.
Okay.
Why's there damn metagame in me, bro?
How are you getting metagame?
Bro.
I'm trying for
Just
you
let
to
me be
not...
gas.
I don't want you to die!
Let me
and
be
have
gas.
to make another character again.
Let me be gas. If anything, what would happen is if the water hit me, it would just like propel me in a gaseous state out of the fucking drain.
Nah, dog, not this water.
Not water. Any liquid is treated as a salt.
Well, no, you'll see when I post the video. It's a little bit more.
The